that's the way you should be playing the game.
Two more quick ones. A lot of pitchers now, whether it's Kenley or Pete Fairbanks, a lot of guys are complaining about the inconsistency with the baseball. Is that something you're hearing from your pitchers? And don't you think in the year 2024, Big League Baseball should be able to find a baseball that's produced that's consistently feels the same way?
Yeah, I think the league has been working on it, but it hasn't happened. And hopefully it happens. And it's just different weather. We play... Yeah. Today it's going to be in the 40s. The other day it was in the 70s. They're playing in the dome down there in Tampa. So it just, it's not the people that rubs the baseball. It's kind of like what they ask them how to do it. Like this is what you got to do. So it's just something that they've been working on it. I know people talk about the Japanese baseball. So we'll see. They always try to do the best for the player, and hopefully we can accomplish that.
Lastly, what do you want from Bernie today, and what do you think could unfold after he's on the mound?
Just be ready. From our end with Coop, he's going to be a big part of today, and then with Bernie, just go out there and compete the way he's done it throughout his career. He did it last year for us, as the opener, and hopefully he can continue doing that.
Thanks for the time. Good luck today.
Thank you, Will.
That was the manager, Alex Cora, with our own Will Fleming. And now let's pause 10 seconds for station ID on the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Network.
From the WEEI studios, 93.7 WEEI FM and HD1, Lawrence, Boston. Always live on the free Odyssey app.
Just a reminder that you can watch the Red Sox pregame show on Twitch. Just follow WEEI. The Subaru of New England Love Spring event is here. Drive away in a brand new 2024 Subaru. Find your authorized Subaru retailer at SubaruofNewEngland.com. Still to come here on the Mass Mutual pregame show, we will have your scoreboard update, your injury report, starting lineups, and then we'll send it to Fenway for first pitch with Will and Joe. That's all coming up right here on the Mass Mutual pregame show. Talk to Mass Mutual today and feel comfortable about tomorrow.
Save on Cox Internet when you add Cox Mobile and get fiber-powered internet at home and unbeatable 5G reliability on the go. So whether you're playing a game at home,
yes, goal,
or attending one live,
goal,
you can do more without spending more. Learn how to save at cox.com/internet. Cox Internet is connected to the premises via coaxial cable. Cox Mobile runs on the network with unbeatable 5G reliability as measured by Ookla LLC in the U.S. 2H 2023. Results may vary, not an endorsement. Other restrictions apply.
New England homeowners know metal roofs are strong protection for their homes, resisting high winds, ice dams, rust, moss, and lichen. Plus, snow slides right off. As New England's largest residential metal roofing company, East Coast Metal Roofing has no supply issues. We can install year-round with a lifetime warranty and lifetime workmanship. Spring into savings with 0% financing and 10% off your total roof replacement. East Coast Metal Roofing, the official roofing partner of the Boston Celtics.
Bring excitement to your landscape with proven winners, Color Choice Shrubs. These flowering shrubs and evergreens have been trialed and tested by experts to make sure they look better and bloom better, so they're just as easy to care for as what's in your landscape now, but a whole lot more colorful and interesting. Look for proven winners, Color Choice Shrubs, in the distinctive white container at your local garden center, or learn more at provenwinnerscolorchoice.com.
Lowe's knows having the right appliance is key. That's why the all-new innovative GE Appliances range with Easy Wash Oven Tray is perfect for your home. Cleaning your oven just got easier with the first Easy Wash Oven Tray. You can easily remove the tray and clean in the sink for bigger messes. Plus, the tray is guaranteed to fit in all GE Appliances dishwashers. Shop in-store and online today because Lowe's knows appliances.
It's Renewal by Andersen's 30-day spring sale, and there's no better way to freshen up your home than replacing your windows and patio doors. For a limited time, buy one replacement window or patio door, get one 40% off, plus special financing available. Renewal by Andersen installs custom Fibrex windows that are energy efficient and are as beautiful to look at as they are to look through. Get started with their free, no-obligation in-home consultation today. Visit renewalbyandersondeal.com. That's renewalbyandersondeal.com. Restrictions apply.
The good folks at Wendy's have a revolutionary new product for you. Introducing the new Orange Dreamsicle Frosty. It's like a time machine that takes you all the way back to now, the year 2024. It's the classic creamy, orangey flavor you remember. Dare I say, it's new-timey. It's the flavor you grew up with, just all grown up. Head over to your local Wendy's establishment and get yours while supplies last. The new Orange Dreamsicle Frosty. Here for the now, for now.
Limited time only at participating Wendy's.
If you're looking for the most epic place on Earth, let's start at the base of a massive waterfall. Then trek through the thick jungle. Then climb to the peak of a snowy mountaintop. Then once you get there, keep going. Because with intelligent 4x4 and 7 drive modes and a Nissan Pathfinder, the search is the real adventure.
Available feature. Intelligent 4x4 cannot prevent collisions or provide enhanced traction in all conditions. Always monitor traffic and weather conditions.
Check engine light on? Take the guesswork out of your check engine light with O'Reilly Veriscan. It's free. Ask for O'Reilly Veriscan today.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
And now, two pigeons bemoaning the fact you can stream DirecTV satellite-free.
Hey, Frank, a little birdie told me you don't need a satellite dish to get DirecTV.
What's little birdie? Was it Jimmy the Sparrow?
It's a figure of speech. Point is, you can stream DirecTV over the internet now.
Oh, sure. Next you're going to tell me those big birds are made of metal and filled with people, right?
You mean airplanes?
Stream DirecTV without a satellite dish. Call 1-800-DirecTV. Terms and restrictions apply.
Your green lawn starts right now at Rocky's Ace Hardware with Scott's 4-Step. One lush green lawn, 4 easy steps. Spring, late spring, summer, and fall. Get to Rocky's now for instant savings up to $75 off the full program. Scott's 4-Step gives you fertilizer, insect and rodent control, and protection against weeds, fungus, and disease. Buy now at Rocky's and save big for the season. Rocky's also has mulch, soil, rakes, shovels, and tools. Rocky's Ace Hardware, your home for hardware and more. Find your store at Rockies.com.
Take Boston sports with you wherever you go. Download the Odyssey app. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Welcome back. This is the Mass Mutual pregame show. Talk to Mass Mutual today. Feel comfortable about tomorrow. I'm Christian Arcan. The show today is brought to you in part by Herb Chambers. At Herb Chambers, we don't sell cars. We help people buy them. Let's take a look at the Subaru Scoreboard update, as it is not a very busy day in the majors, a getaway day for several teams here. A couple of games tonight, but a total of just 5 games total. Total of 5 games total. It's the Subaru of New England Love Spring event, and it's here. Drive away in a brand new 2024 Subaru. Find your authorized Subaru retailer at SubaruofNewEngland.com. Got a couple of games in progress already. The Angels and the Rays underway in Tampa. It's the last of a 4-game set at the Trop. The Angels have won 2 of the first 3, so Tampa looking to escape this one with a split. It's Griffin Canning and Ryan Pepio as your starters there. Also in progress right now in Detroit, it's the finale of the Tigers and the Rangers. Texas has won 2 of the first 3 in that series. Jack Leiter and Kenta Maeda are your starting pitchers. Still to come tonight, the Cubs kick off a 7-game homestand with the first of 4 against the Marlins. A.J. Puck and Jamison Taillon are your starters. First pitch is at 7:40. And then later on tonight, it's the Giants and the D-backs at Oracle Park, the first of a 10-game homestand for San Francisco. First pitch is at 9:45. Ryan Nelson and Logan Webb are your scheduled starters. It's time now for the Herb Chambers starting lineups. At Herb Chambers, we don't sell cars. We help people buy them. We'll start with the Red Sox. Leading off in left field is Jarren Duran, followed by Tristan Casas at first. Wilyer Abreu getting a spot in the 3-hole. He'll be in right field. And how about this? Batting cleanup at second base, and Manuel Valdez in the 4 spot. Connor Wong will bat 5th in DH, followed by David Hamilton. The shortstop, Pablo Reyes, batting 7th, playing 3rd. Reese McGuire doing the catching and batting 8th, followed by Ceddanne Rafaela, who will bat 9th and patrol center field. All of that behind the starter, in the opener, I should say, Brennan Bernardino. For the Guardians, Andres Jimenez leads off at second base, followed by David Fry in left field. Jose Ramirez will DH and bat 3rd, followed by Josh Naylor batting cleanup at first base. Tyler Freeman will come up next in center field, followed by Bo Naylor doing the catching. Ramon Laureano batting 7th in right. Gabriel Arias, your starting third baseman, and Brian Roquillo will bat 9th and play shortstop behind Carlos Carrasco. Now it's time to see who's in the tub. The injury update is presented by New England Spas. Create your own home paradise with a soothing new hot tub, swim spa, sauna, or cold plunge from New England Spas, the home relaxation specialist. Visit New England Spas in Natick, Norwell, Auburn, or soon in Warwick. Online at nespas.com. Well, we got to lead off here with some not great news. It's the injury report, so we don't often have great news. Sometimes guys are coming back from injuries, but this one not great, as the Red Sox today have placed outfielder Tyler O'Neill on the 7-day injured list, retroactive back to April 16th. To fill O'Neill's spot on the active roster, the club has reinstated outfielder Rob Refsnyder from the 10-day injured list. We all, of course, remember O'Neill and Rafael Devers colliding out in left field on Marathon Monday, as that one certainly a tough collision to watch. Saw some blood out on the field there. O'Neill in the concussion protocol, as we just talked about with Rob Bradford, is going to be out for 7 days, retroactive to Tuesday. And that's not all. There's some more injury news to tell you about. Yesterday, we found out that Garrett Whitlock was placed on the 15-day injured list with left oblique tightness. Joe Jakes was recalled from AAA Worcester. Whitlock suffered the injury during his start on Tuesday, had to come out after 4 innings. He threw just 54 pitches. Cora said he didn't think it was a serious injury. However, now on the 15-day injured list that we'll see. The earliest he'll be eligible to pitch again is May 1st. He's off to a very good start, an ERA under 1. Jakes, who has been called up, allowed 7 runs in 4 innings for Worcester this season. Rafael Devers, who you may have just heard, was in the lineup yesterday. He DH'd, didn't have a great day at the plate, 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts. He is out of the lineup today. Rob Bradford told us that it is precautionary, and hopefully that remains the case, as Devers, as we discussed, had such a great spring and seemed to be off to a good start here, and then suddenly the shoulder started flaring up, and now it's the knee, and now it just sort of seems like, not to mention the bump on his head from Tyler O'Neill, I'm sure, slamming into him back on Monday. But yeah, an unfortunate start to the year for Rafael Devers and the Red Sox, and really baseball in general, with all of these injuries. But hopefully we'll be able to have some good news here today as the Red Sox finish off this 4-game series with the Cleveland Guardians before going off on a road trip. The Red Sox hitting the road starting tomorrow as they head to Pittsburgh to kick off that series with the Pirates. The Pirates, who are having a very good season to start off. The Red Sox will be on the road for 6 games after this before they come back to Fenway to host the Chicago Cubs. All right, hang tight. The Red Sox are in action next. I'm Christian Arkin, and this is the Shaw's and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Network. You've been listening to the Mass Mutual pregame show. Talk to Mass Mutual today. Feel comfortable about tomorrow. The Red Sox and the Guardians right now from Fenway Park.
You've been listening to the Mass Mutual Red Sox pregame show. Proudly brought to you by Mass Mutual. Talk to Mass Mutual today. Feel comfortable about tomorrow. The Red Sox are coming up next on the Shaw's and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
Now you'll save on Cox Internet when you add Cox Mobile. So whether you're playing a game at home,
yes, cool,
or attending one live, you'll save on Cox Internet when you add Cox Mobile at cox.com/internet. Other restrictions apply.
New England homeowners know metal roofs are strong protection for their homes, resisting high winds, ice dams, rust, moss, and lichen. Plus, snow slides right off. As New England's largest residential metal roofing company, East Coast Metal Roofing has no supply issues. We can install year-round with a lifetime warranty and lifetime workmanship. Spring into savings with 0% financing and 10% off your total roof replacement. East Coast Metal Roofing, the official roofing partner of the Boston Celtics.
Wow. Wow. Was that a double wow? It was. I replaced my windows and patio doors with Renewal by Andersen, and I can't believe how great my home looks and how great my energy bill looks, too.
By installing new custom energy-efficient windows and doors from Renewal by Andersen, it's not just wow, it's double wow every time. Hurry and take advantage for the Renewal by Andersen 30-day sale. For a limited time, buy 1 replacement window or door and get 1 replacement window or patio door 40% off with special financing available. Schedule your free design consultation at renewalbyandersondeal.com. That's renewalbyandersondeal.com. Restrictions apply.
Bring excitement to your landscape with Proven Winners Color Choice shrubs. These flowering shrubs and evergreens have been trialed and tested by experts to make sure they look better and bloom better. So they're just as easy to care for as what's in your landscape now, but a whole lot more colorful and interesting. Look for Proven Winners Color Choice shrubs in the distinctive white container at your local garden center, or learn more at provenwinnerscolorchoice.com.
Lowe's knows having the right appliance is key. That's why the all-new innovative GE Appliances Easy Clean range is perfect for your home. Was $1,629, now $1,379. Features like no preheat air fry and express preheat makes cooking easier than before. Plus, this range comes with an exclusive air fry basket at Lowe's. Because Lowe's knows appliances. Valid 4/18 through 4/24. Appliance offer valid on item 568-2763. Price includes all discounts while supplies last.
Tyler from Wendy's here. The best part of Wendy's new Cinnabon Pull-Apart is every part. Unlike mornings, which have no good parts. Until now. Because with Wendy's new breakfast Cinnabon Pull-Apart, mornings finally don't completely suck. And now that mornings have warm cinnamon sugar rolled dough and ooey gooey frosting, are they the best part of every day? Probably not, but you get the idea. Get to Wendy's today and get the best part in every bite with the new Cinnabon Pull-Apart.
At participating U.S. Wendy's, Cinnabon is a registered trademark of Cinnabon Franchisor SPV, LLC.
If you're looking for the most epic place on earth, let's start at the base of a massive waterfall. Then trek through the thick jungle. Then climb to the peak of a snowy mountaintop. Then once you get there, keep going. Because with intelligent 4x4 and 7 drive modes and a Nissan Pathfinder, the search is the real adventure.
Available feature. Intelligent 4x4 cannot prevent collisions or provide enhanced traction in all conditions. Always monitor traffic and weather conditions.
O'Reilly! You've got questions? O'Reilly Auto Parts has answers. Need a pro you can trust? We've got that too. No matter what you need, our professional parts people have the training and expertise to help you do things right. Deep automotive knowledge. Just one part that makes O'Reilly stand apart. The professional parts people.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
And now, two pigeons bemoaning the fact you can stream DirecTV satellite-free.
Hey, Frank, a little birdie told me you don't need a satellite dish to get DirecTV.
What's little birdie? Was it Jimmy the Sparrow?
It's a figure of speech. Point is, you can stream DirecTV over the internet now.
Oh, sure. Next you're going to tell me those big birds are made of metal and filled with people, right?
You mean airplanes?
Stream DirecTV without a satellite dish. Call 1-800-DirecTV. Terms and restrictions apply.
Your green lawn starts right now at Rocky's Ace Hardware with Scott's 4-Step. One lush green lawn, 4 easy steps. Spring, late spring, summer, and fall. Get to Rocky's now for instant savings up to $75 off the full program. Scott's 4-Step gives you fertilizer, insect and rodent control, and protection against weeds, fungus, and disease. Buy now at Rocky's and save big for the season. Rocky's also has mulch, soil, rakes, shovels, and tools. Rocky's Ace Hardware, your home for hardware and more. Find your store at rockies.com.
The good folks at Wendy's have a revolutionary new product for you. Introducing the new Orange Dreamsicle Frosty. It's like a time machine that takes you all the way back to now, the year 2024. It's the classic creamy, orangey flavor you remember. Dare I say, it's new-timey. It's the flavor you grew up with, just all grown up. Head over to your local Wendy's establishment and get yours while supplies last. The new Orange Dreamsicle Frosty. Here for the now, for now.
Limited time only at participating Wendy's.
This is...
And the Boston Red Sox are the world champions.
Red Sox Baseball.
And it is good! And Boston strong!
On the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
For the first time in 86 years.
The Red Sox on WEEI are brought to you by Shaws and Star Market. Perfecting the art of fresh.
Holy cow!
110 Grill. Gluten-free dining done right. Arbella. Here for baseball fans. Here for good. Brought to you by AZEK Exteriors. Visit www.azekexteriors.com. Mike's Amazing. The official mayo and mustard of the Boston Red Sox.
And it's gone!
Citgo. When you start with Citgo, you're good to go. Sponsored by DigSafe. Call 811 before you dig or visit digsafe.com. Drains by James. Eastern Massachusetts leader in drain cleaning and pipelining.
And that ball is gone into the front row of the monster seats.
Herb Chambers. At Herb Chambers, we don't sell cars. We help people buy them. Morgan & Morgan. Injured? Hire Morgan & Morgan. America's largest injury law firm. Cars for kids. Old car giving you problems? Why not donate it? Call 1-877-CARS-4-KIDS today. Northern Bank. New England Ford. Ford Trucks. Official truck of the Boston Red Sox.
Looking up! Grand slam!
Sponsored by Sherwin-Williams. The Sherwin-Williams Pro Plus program helps you manage and grow your paint business. Sponsored by Nissan. At Nissan, we make cars that thrill. Experience the thrill for yourself. Shop NissanUSA.com. Town Fair Tire. Nobody beats Town Fair Tire. Nobody.
Swinging a drive to left field. There are a couple runs. Way gone.
Subaru of New England. Love spring in the all-wheel drive 2024 Subaru Forester. Verizon, the network Boston relies on.
Long gone into the monster seats.
Now, with all the play-by-play action, here's Joe Castiglione and Will Fleming.
Afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Fenway Park. It is gray, and it is very chilly as the Red Sox and the Cleveland Guardians conclude this 4-game series. They'll meet again next week for 3 in Cleveland. Red Sox have lost the first 2 games of the series, but rallied to win yesterday behind the great pitching of Tanner Houck, who beat them in an hour and 49 minutes. Time now for our national anthem.
So proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
And Nehemiah from Northeastern University with our national anthem, brought to you by BuildSubmarines.com, where you'll find sustaining skilled trades careers helping bring the next generation of U.S. Navy submarines to life. We build giants because it takes one to build one. Red Sox with the victory last night behind the brilliant pitching of Tanner Houck in the shortest game the Red Sox have played since 1975. That's almost 50 years ago. Gives them a 10-9 record, and the Guardians come in at 12-6 overall. They are also 9-3 on the road. If they had won last night, they go 10-2 on the road. They would have matched their club record set in 1948. 1948, the last year the Cleveland baseball franchise won the World Championship. Umpires now coming out, heading toward home plate with a lineup, get the lineup cards from the managers on this chilly afternoon. And Will Fleming has the starting lineups.
Hey, thanks so much, Joe. The starting lineups, as always, brought to you by Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm. It is a different-looking lineup for the Guardians today because Steve Kwan gets the day off. Against the opener, Brennan Bernardino, you imagine that certainly Kwan will be in this game at some point. The new-look management team headed by Stephen Vogt. They really do look for those platoon advantages, so I think Kwan will factor into this game once Brennan Bernardino departs. Andres Jimenez leads off. He is a left-handed hitter, and he is the second baseman. Then David Fry, the left fielder, that's second for the Guards. Jose Ramirez, who's had a nice series, but all things considered, Red Sox have held him in check by his standards. He's a switch-hitting DH today. They keep him off his feet defensively, and he bats third. The first baseman, Josh Naylor, has just been scorching hot for these Cleveland Guardians. He is at first base, another left-handed hitter, and he cleans up. Tyler Freeman is in center field. He hit the big extra innings home run 2 nights ago. He bats fifth ahead of Bo Naylor, Josh's brother. He catches, swings it also from the left side, and he bats sixth. Ramon Laureano is in right field batting seventh. Gabriel Arias is the third baseman batting eighth. And then Brian Rocchio is a switch-hitting shortstop who bats ninth for Cleveland. As Joe has told you, the opener, Brennan Bernardino, who's just fabulous in that role last year, he comes in from the Red Sox bullpen, led by Reese McGuire and Kevin Walker, Jason Varitek, and looking to follow up on the best pitching performance by a Red Sox starter in 3 years. Of course, there's no way that Bernardino will be asked or expected to go the distance in this game, but set the scene for Cooper Criswell, who is sure to follow Brendan Bernardino, who will be on the mound for the 5th time. He is 0-1, but a 1.69 ERA. And since being called up after the first week of the season, Bernardino has returned to form and just been absolutely fantastic. Meantime, for Alex Cora and the Red Sox, who come in 10-9, as Joe told you, no Devers today. He's getting imaging on his left knee. The Red Sox don't sound or seem overly concerned about it, but still, O'Neill goes to the injured list, just not recovering in the way that they hope. Nick Pivetta did play catch again today for the 4th time this week, and they're quite optimistic that Pivetta can rejoin the rotation in somewhat short order. So Jarren Duran, who's really looked great at the plate of late, he's in left field leading it off, and then Tristan Casas occupies Devers' spot in the lineup. He bats second behind Duran, and he's at first base. Wilyer Abreu in right field batting third, and then Enmanuel Valdez. Unusual assignment for him. He cleans up, and he's at second base. Connor Wong, who has hit homers in back-to-back ball games, he's the DH, and he bats fifth. The shortstop is David Hamilton. He'll bat sixth, and then Pablo Reyes at third base. Reese McGuire, the catcher, and the center fielder, Cedon Rafaela. That is 7, 8, 9 for the Red Sox. They'll see Carlos Carrasco, a name that they are very familiar with. Jarren Duran is right in the middle of the dance circle in the Red Sox first base dugout. And he is bouncing up and down, surrounded by Valdez and Rafaela and Hamilton and Abreu. This young group really has not lost its spirit, even on this discouraging homestand. The Red Sox do have a chance with a win here today to salvage something of a respectable homestand. They would go 4-6 on this season-long 10-gamer here at Fenway Park. It is a limited slate on this Thursday afternoon. The Red Sox and the Guardians, one of only 5 games to be played today. Texas playing their finale in Detroit, and those teams are scoreless in the second inning. Angels at the Rays, and already Tampa in the second inning leads 2-0. Later tonight, D-backs open a series in San Francisco, and Miami will be at the friendly confines there at Wrigley Field, facing off against the Cubs. The Red Sox still all abuzz about what Tanner Houck was able to accomplish yesterday. Just a remarkable gem of an effort, and he joined elite company as a Red Sox pitcher to throw a shutout of 9 or more innings, in which he allowed 3 or fewer hits with 9 or more strikeouts and without a walk. And 3 of the 5 names on it, other than Tanner Houck, Pedro Martinez, Roger Clemens, and Cy Young. So Tanner really did join elite company. We'll wait and see what the MRI says for Devers on his left knee. The Red Sox really just want to give him peace of mind heading into the next road trip through Pittsburgh and Cleveland, and expecting that they'll get a clean bill of health for Rafi a little bit later this afternoon. The Sox go on the home white unis, the customary classic blue lid, as Tristan Casas begins to warm up the infield with Valdez at second, Hamilton the shortstop, and Pablo Reyes at third. It's just such a different-looking infield without Devers and Story, and hopefully the youth movement can elevate here today. In the outfield, Wilyer Abreu playing catch-out in right. Rafaela is in center field, and Jarren Duran is in left. The Red Sox have gotten so much offense from the catcher position. Reese McGuire is there today, and it's a testament to how hot Connor Wong has been that he is the right-handed hitting DH. Alfonso Marquez is the home plate umpire today and the crew chief. Red Sox will see Lance Barrett at first, Mark Ripperger at second, and Roberto Ortiz at third. Bernardino, as you know, was optioned to AAA to begin the year. He was awesome down at Worcester, and since coming up to the Red Sox, he's been nothing short of brilliant. This is the 7th time that he'll be the opener for the Red Sox, and he's faced 20 hitters this season for Boston and retired 16 of them. He's just an inspirational story. He's been dominant for the Red Sox, and he gets the ball in the top of the first. He'll see Jimenez for the Guardians, and then Fry and Ramirez, Sox and Guards, on a chilly Thursday afternoon. And for the play-by-play, a man who knows Cleveland well, but Boston is home, the Red Sox, and National Baseball Hall of Famer. Here's Joe Castiglione.
Thank you very much, Will Fleming. Left-on-left matchup here to start the game. Bernardino works from the set. The first pitch is bunted foul to the screen, strike one. Red Sox today put Tyler O'Neill on the 7-day IL with concussion protocol, and they have activated Rob Refsnyder from the rehab assignment at Worcester. The pitch, swinging a foul to the left out of play.
So when Alex said there was a good chance that Refsnyder would make the road trip, he wasn't kidding.
Refsnyder made 4 rehab starts at Worcester. 2 starts at right, 1 at first, 1 as DH. Was 4 for 12 with a home run. He had a broken toe, placed on the injured list March 28th, retroactive to the 25th. There's a ground ball by the mound. Shortstop has it, and the throw in time. Ball came up on Hamilton, but he hung with it nicely. So the leadoff man is out, 6-3. 1 down here in the first inning. And batting second is David Fry in the Morgan & Morgan lineup, brought to you by America's largest injury firm, Morgan & Morgan. Fry, what a big booming triple against the Yankees on Sunday to help them come from behind to win. And hits the first pitch on the ground to short. Grabbed by Hamilton. Sets, fires over the top, and gets him. So 2-6-3 outs. The Guardians did a lot of first ball swinging last night, and that really helped Tanner Houck with the pitch count. He threw only 94 pitches. They're off to that start again today. They're very aggressive. 2 gone for Jose Ramirez, hitting at .250 with 3 homers, 15 RBIs. Bernardino's been very good. He's good against Cleveland. Last year, 1 earned run in just 5 2/3 innings. And he's a guy you really pull for, as we said. All he's been through, he's so appreciative of being in the big leagues. At least several times after signing first with Cincinnati, going to the Mexican League, independent ball. There's a call strike. And it is 0-1. Ramirez had a big hit in the second game of the series. Pitch. He takes up and away, batting right-handed. This guy plays hard every single day, and he's really become a team leader. Very generous guy, too. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he swings and misses, waving at a curveball. He was way out in front of that pitch. He's a switch hitter batting on the right side.
I'm not sure if you heard Alex score on the pregame. I asked him about Ramirez. He said he's one of his very favorite players in the game. He plays the right way. He runs hard. And if you've got a kid, tell him to watch Jose.
Foul to the backstop. And he hits home runs, even though it's only about 5'8". And they don't go 440 feet, but they clear the fence, which is all that matters. 1-2 to this switch hitter. Bernardino from the set delivers, and a fastball, strike 3 over the inside edge. He didn't seem to agree with the call by Alfonso Marquez, but he's rung up after half an inning. It's the Guardians nothing. The Red Sox coming up on the Shaws and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
Save on Cox Internet when you add Cox Mobile and get fiber-powered internet at home and unbeatable 5G reliability on the go. So whether you're playing a game at home,
yes, cool,
or attending one live, you can do more without spending more. Learn how to save at cox.com/internet. Cox Internet is connected to the premises via coaxial cable. Cox Mobile runs on the network with unbeatable 5G reliability as measured by Ookla LLC in the U.S. 2H 2023. Results may vary, not an endorsement. Other restrictions apply.
Wow. Wow. Was that a double wow? It was. I replaced my windows and patio doors with Renewal by Andersen, and I can't believe how great my home looks and how great my energy bill looks, too.
By installing new custom energy-efficient windows and doors from Renewal by Andersen, it's not just wow, it's double wow every time. Hurry and take advantage for the Renewal by Andersen 30-day sale. For a limited time, buy 1 replacement window or door and get 1 replacement window or patio door 40% off with special financing available. Schedule your free design consultation at renewalbyandersondeal.com. That's renewalbyandersondeal.com. Restrictions apply.
The good folks at Wendy's have a revolutionary new product for you. Introducing the new Orange Dreamsicle Frosty. It's like a time machine that takes you all the way back to now, the year 2024. It's the classic creamy, orangey flavor you remember. Dare I say, it's new-timey. It's the flavor you grew up with, just all grown up. Head over to your local Wendy's establishment and get yours while supplies last. The new Orange Dreamsicle Frosty. Here for the now, for now.
Limited time only at participating Wendy's.
Hey, it's Tanner Houck. This is the home of the Red Sox, WEEI.
37-year-old veteran Carlos Carrasco making his first start against the Red Sox this season. Though he's faced them 9 times in the past. His first pitch is low ball 1 to Jarren Duran. The Red Sox have really hammered him. He's 1-4 with an 8.29 ERA. Carrasco in his second tour with Cleveland after a detour to the Mets. And the pitch is swung on, hit high to left field, slicing down the line, foul toward the Coca-Cola seats. Duran at 304 with a homer, 7 RBIs. Carrasco overcame leukemia, and he's been a great study and perseverance over his career. He's now 37. Pitching from the set, 6'4" right-hander deals, and that one hits off home plate and bounces high in the air. It's a ball. 2-1 to Jarren Duran. This is his 4th start of the season. 0-1 with a 3.55 ERA. He's the senior member on this club. The pitch is outside. Three and 1 to Duran, trying to get on any way he can. It's actually a lot of left-hand bats again. First 4 hitters are from the left side. Fastball is taken high. So Duran takes the walk, and it brings up Tristan Casas, who's at 246 with 5 homers and 9 RBIs. This could be the type of pitcher that he can really hammer.
I love when you say things like that. I know what that means.
Means he's got a good shot to hit one very hard somewhere. Carrasco right over the top, delivers from the set. And there's a strike over the inner half down. Slider at 84. He's featured a 6-pitch repertoire this year. 3 breaking balls. Slider, sweeper, and curve. There's not much difference between the sweeper and the slider for the curve. We used to call it a slurve. I don't know how much different it is. The ball stays on the plane longer, as Pete Fatsi explained to us on the pregame yesterday. Throw the first runner back.
With its carry-on luggage or what?
The 0-1 runner goes, pitches a strike. The throw is too late. Stolen base for Duran. He now has the league lead to himself with 7.
I think he's just salivating that Hedges is not the catcher today. Austin Hedges throws so well that Carrasco not all that quick to the plate. That was easily stolen for Jarren.
He was thrown out at second base last time. It was not a caught stealing because it was a pitch in the dirt, and he started belatedly, but Hedges got him. 0-2 was a strike to Casas. Throwing the sweeper about 10% of the time. Slider 15.5%. There's a ball too low.
You know, Alex Cora said something to me very interesting about Casas. I asked him at what point he'll get upset with these missed calls at the bottom of the zone for Casas. He said never, and it ends up happening to the best hitters. They get the most calls missed against them because their eyes are so good. The umpire misses them, and they don't want him to deviate from their plan.
Here's the 1-2. Swinging a ground ball right side. Hits the bag. Bounces high in the air. Naylor has it and steps on the bag. Not in time. Well, there was near collision there between the first baseman, the umpire, Lance Barrett, and Casas. That'll be an infield hit. It was going right to Naylor, and he would have made the play 3 unassisted, but it hit the bag, bounced high in the air. He stuck with it and nearly had him, but Casas beat it, hustling. The pitcher was there, too. That was really a 4-way stop sign there.
Beautiful.
Oh, it's very close because he had his toe in the back of the bag. But
I thought they would review it, and I thought real time he was out, but they're not going to look.
Yeah, I'm surprised. So it brings up Abreu with runners at first and third. Infield hit as it is scored. Duran at third, Casas at first, Abreu trying to break an 0 for 11, sitting 176 with 2 RBIs. And he swings and misses and a changeup down and away.
You know, Joe, it's a subtle little thing that's not going to show in the box score, but Casas is so locked in. He's so confident in himself to be able to take an 0-1 pitch and allow Duran to steal like that. It's a big play.
Put yourself behind 0-2. The pitch is outside.
Like, I don't think a lot of hitters, especially young ones like Tristan, have that confidence and ability to not worry about an 0-2 count.
He got a base hit out of it anyway with a lucky bounce. Carrasco won 88 games in his first stint with the Guardians. The pitch, swinging a ground ball toward the second baseman. The throw to second out. Back to first with a relay. Safe, and a run scores. Abreu get down the line well. Gets credit for an RBI. It's 1-0 Red Sox. Casas forced 4 to 6. The ball was hit to the left of the second baseman. And Jimenez had to go quite a ways and make a long throw to short to Rocchio to get the force play. No chance for 2, although it was fairly close. 1-0 Red Sox with a runner at first and 1 down for Enmanuel Valdez, hitting 143, but he's in the cleanup spot today with 2 homers and 7 RBIs. The pitch is inside. He jackknifes out of the way. There's 6 left-hand batters in this lineup. Ball and no strikes. Carrasco deals, and a line drive, base hit into center field right over second base. Stopping at second is Abreu, as that ball got to the center fielder Freeman quickly. Hit hard, so the Red Sox have a couple of hits. Runners at first and second for red-hot Connor Wong, who's 6 of his last 11. Homers in each of the last 2 games, 3 overall with 8 RBIs. He's up to 382. Win big with the Red Sox Foundation 50-50 raffle. Buy tickets at redsox.com/50-50 for the 6th inning today for a chance to win half the jackpot. The pitch on its way, and it's inside. 1 ball, no strikes. Carrasco 88 and 74 in 245 games with Cleveland. 1-0 pitch. That runs inside. He checks the swing. Did it hit the bat?
It did.
It did, so it's a foul ball and a strike as a result. Carrasco with Cleveland averaging over 9 strikeouts per 9 innings. Second best in Guardian or Cleveland baseball history. Tall righty fires and a ground foul around the batter's box. Ball and 2 strikes to Wong with David Hamilton on deck. Raffy having an MRI on his knee. We saw him leave the ballpark this morning. Raffy wants some peace of mind about it. He was limping last night after he got out of the way of a couple of pitches, bluffed his second, nothing happening. The Red Sox do not think it's serious. 17 pitches, 9 strikes so far for Carrasco. Started playing professional baseball in 2004 in the Phillies chain. Swing and a miss. Got him up and in, and down goes Connor Wong. We have a strikeout here. The first strikeout brought to you by Northern Bank. Get your business in the zone with Northern Bank, member FDIC. 2 down for David Hamilton, hitting an even 200 with a homer and an RBI. Carrasco is from Venezuela. Misses low ball 1. First got to the big leagues with Cleveland in 2009. After they got it from the Philly organization for Cliff Lee, Ben Francisco. Cliff Lee, a former Cy Young winner. And the pitch of the left-hand bat is grounded foul. Went to the Mets in 21. Spent 3 years there. Last year was a struggle, 3-8 with a 6.80 ERA. Was on the injured list with a finger problem for much of the season. Started a game here at Fenway for the Mets. The pitch. Breaking ball is a little outside. He's the 8th Venezuelan pitcher to reach 100 wins in his career.
Already, Cooper Criswell is up in the bullpen.
107 wins, 94 losses for Carrasco in his long career. The pitch, Hamilton takes one that bounces in. Nice stop by the catcher, Naylor. His best year, 2017, he was 18-6 for the then Indians. 4th in the Cy Young voting. 3-1 pitch, right down the middle of call strike. He won the Roberto Clemente Award in 2019. Comeback Player of the Year as well. The pitch. Runners go. It's outside, ball 4, so the bases are loaded. 24 pitches already for Carlos Carrasco. And here comes the veteran pitching coach Carl Willis, one of the best in the game, heading to the mound. Carl was a Red Sox pitching coach, his second stint with Cleveland, former reliever for the Minnesota Twins. So the base is full for Pablo Reyes, playing at third today. Reyes at 200 even, no homers, 4 RBIs. The Arbella Insurance Foundation, dedicated to striking out cancer by supporting the Jimmy Fund. For every strikeout from a Red Sox pitcher, the Arbella Insurance Foundation donates $50 to the Jimmy Fund. Arbella here for the Jimmy Fund, here for good. Carrasco was wild in his last start against the Yankees. So the right-hand batting Reyes up with the bases loaded. And the pitch is a call strike over the outer half. Nothing in one. Abreu leading at third. The pitch up and in, right by the letters. Ball and a strike. With Abreu at third, Valdez is at second, and Hamilton at first. Here's the pitch. And that runs over the inner edge, a call strike. That was a borderline pitch. Carrasco loves to travel. As of 2023, he had visited 65 different countries around the world.
Isn't that unreal?
Lately, Kenya, Italy, Tanzania, Jordan, Croatia, the Czech Republic, and Egypt. World traveler ready for the 1-2 pitch. His 28th this inning. Check swing, roller, foul. There was a tough breaking ball down and away. A slider, he just did get a piece of it. Carrasco used to throw very hard. Still has pretty good stuff. Pitch home. Swinging a fly ball left field, pretty deep, back by the wall, and reaching up to make the catch is the left fielder Fry, right up against the scoreboard where the line score is to retire the side. He didn't get it all. Red Sox get a run, 1-0 Boston, as we go to the second of the Shaws in Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
Now you'll save on Cox Internet when you add Cox Mobile. So whether you're playing a game at home,
yes, goal,
or attending one live, you'll save on Cox Internet when you add Cox Mobile at cox.com/internet. Other restrictions apply.
Wow. Wow. Was that a double wow? It was. I replaced my windows and patio doors with Renewal by Andersen, and I can't believe how great my home looks and how great my energy bill looks, too.
By installing new custom energy-efficient windows and doors from Renewal by Andersen, it's not just wow, it's double wow every time. Hurry and take advantage for the Renewal by Andersen 30-day sale. For a limited time, buy one replacement window or door and get one replacement window or patio door 40% off with special financing available. Schedule your free design consultation at renewalbyandersondeal.com. That's renewalbyandersondeal.com. Restrictions apply.
The good folks at Wendy's have a revolutionary new product for you. Introducing the new Orange Dreamsicle Frosty. It's like a time machine that takes you all the way back to now, the year 2024. It's the classic creamy, orangey flavor you remember. Dare I say, it's new-timey. It's the flavor you grew up with, just all grown up. Head over to your local Wendy's establishment and get yours while supplies last. The new Orange Dreamsicle Frosty. Here for the now, for now.
Limited time only at participating Wendy's.
Get our SpringFest doorbusters while you can right now at Lowe's. Shop $5 spring cleaning must-haves from Scrub Daddy, Tide Simply, and more. Plus, save over $1,000 on the LG Smart Top Load laundry pair. Was $22.98, now $12.96. These limited-time deals are going fast, so shop them in-store and online today. Lowe's knows spring. Lowe's knows savings. Offer valid through 4/22. Appliances pricing includes all discounts while supplies last.
Hi, this is Tristan Casas. You're listening to the home of the Red Sox, WEEI.
We go to the second inning. 1-0 in favor of the Boston Red Sox. Could have been more. Carrasco really struggled, but they left the bases loaded. Here we go with Tyler Freeman, the center fielder, batting first. He had a home run earlier in this series. 184 with 2 homers, 8 RBIs. Bernardino from the set delivers, and it's in there for a strike. I should say it's Josh Naylor first, then Freeman, and then Bo Naylor in the Herb Chambers batting order. Sponsored by Herb Chambers Infinity of Westboro. The pitch. Swinging strike and a slider away from Brennan Bernardino.
I was just talking to Howie Resk of Herb Chambers Toyota of Boston. It's been so great with me for the last few years. This is what happens when lease agreements come due, Joe.
There's a high pop-up, shallow left center field. Shortstop back. Hamilton calling and makes the catch for the out. So Josh Naylor up there at 328 in the top 10 in hitting. Pops to the shortstop. And now Tyler Freeman at 184 with 2 homers. Check the league leaders and who's circling the drain, presented by Drains by James. Eastern Mass's leader, residential, commercial drain cleaning and pipelining at Drains by James. They give a poop about your pipes. Outside with a breaking ball, a backdoor pitch missing. Jose Altuve leading the league at 388 despite Houston's slow start. Kwan of Cleveland second at 354. And then Soto 352. The pitch. That's up and in. Bernardino did not get credit for a win. Of course, he has to go 5 innings, and that's not going to happen. Rupert Criswell has been loosening. Brennan delivers and leaves it low and inside. A very refreshing personality. Great to have him back with the ball club. Certainly, he pitched very well last year. The pitch home, and there's a strike over the outer half. Bo Naylor on deck. 1-0 Red Sox here in the second inning. The veteran lefty deals and missed down and in ball 4. So he walks Freeman. And here's Bo Naylor, left-hand batting catcher, younger brother of the first baseman. Bo Naylor 186 with 2 homers, and he's driven in 5. We'll check the Subaru of New England scoreboard as we move along. Subaru of New England Love Spring Event is here. Drive away in a brand new Subaru. Find out more at SubaruofNewEngland.com. Throw to first. They picked him off. Bernardino picks off Fryman. He wasn't really very far off the bag, but he got fooled and maybe caught napping. He went diving back with a hand tag. Let's see if they want to review it. Still waiting for word. They will not. So he picked off Bernardino with a very good move. So that's the second out. 1-3 on the pickoff. Tagged him. Casas did around the ribs before he got the hand on the bag. Lefty ready to deliver. Probably his last batter. And it's in there for a strike. These teams will meet next week. 3 games in Cleveland, and that's it. We won't see him again in 2024. The pitch. And that's up and in. The ball and a strike. 2 other day games going. Texas 5 and the Tigers 4 in the third. That's the debut of Jack Leiter. breaking ball is in there for a call strike. And it's Tampa Bay 2, the Angels nothing in the fourth at the Trop. Pitch. Check swing, and did he go? He did, says the third base umpire. Strike 3, and that retires the side. Bernardino pitching very well on this 49-degree day. After 1.5, 1-0 Red Sox in the Shaws and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
Save on Cox Internet when you add Cox Mobile and get fiber-powered internet at home and unbeatable 5G reliability on the go. So whether you're playing a game at home,
yes, cool,
or attending one live, you can do more without spending more. Learn how to save at cox.com/internet. Cox Internet is connected to the premises via coaxial cable. Cox Mobile runs on the network with unbeatable 5G reliability as measured by Ookla LLC in the U.S. 2H 2023. Results may vary, not an endorsement. Other restrictions apply.
Wow. Wow.
Was that a double wow?
It was. I replaced my windows and patio doors with Renewal by Andersen, and I can't believe how great my home looks and how great my energy bill looks, too.
By installing new custom energy-efficient windows and doors from Renewal by Andersen, it's not just wow, it's double wow every time. Hurry and take advantage for the Renewal by Andersen 30-day sale. For a limited time, buy one replacement window or door and get one replacement window or patio door 40% off with special financing available. Schedule your free design consultation at renewalbyandersondeal.com. That's renewalbyandersondeal.com. Restrictions apply.
The good folks at Wendy's have a revolutionary new product for you. Introducing the new Orange Dreamsicle Frosty. It's like a time machine that takes you all the way back to now, the year 2024. It's the classic creamy, orangey flavor you remember. Dare I say, it's new-timey. It's the flavor you grew up with, just all grown up. Head over to your local Wendy's establishment and get yours while supplies last. The new Orange Dreamsicle Frosty. Here for the now, for now.
Limited time only at participating Wendy's.
Get our SpringFest doorbusters while you can right now at Lowe's. Shop $5 spring cleaning must-haves from Scrub Daddy, Tide Simply, and more. Plus, save over $1,000 on the LG Smart Top Load laundry pair. Was $22.98, now $12.96. These limited time deals are going fast, so shop them in-store and online today. Lowe's knows spring. Lowe's knows savings. Offer valid through 4/22. Appliances pricing includes all discounts while supplies last.
This is Tyler O'Neill. You're listening to the home of the Red Sox, WEEI.
Reese McGuire batting here. He swings at the first pitch, and it's a towering pop foul down the right side, out of play as he leads off in the Herb Chambers batting order, sponsored by Herb Chambers, Cadillac of Linfield and Cadillac of Warwick. Red Sox leading 1-0. And the delivery is a little low, backdoor breaking ball missing. Jack Leiter in his major league debut still pitching, but he's been hit hard, allowing 4 runs on 5 hits, all earned. For Texas, grounder over the mound. The shortstop has to wait on it, and the throw to first, dug out by Naylor for the out. Rocchio got it over there in time.
Imagine being two brothers who both play in the big leagues, and then both your sons are in the big leagues. Amazing.
Leiter, of course, a great left-hand pitcher with the Mets, primarily, other clubs as well. We take 10 seconds of the Shaw Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
From the WEEI studios, 93.7 WEEI FM and HD1, Lawrence, Boston. Always live on the free Odyssey app.
Fouled on the third base line of the ground by Raffaella, sitting 155 with 6 RBIs. Batting ninth today. Carrasco deals, and there's a ground ball hook foul. Backhanded by the third baseman near the coach's box. Jack Leiter, of course, number 1 pick, second overall in his draft year. 0-2. It's quite a family because Mark Leiter, Al's brother, pitched, and his son has pitched. A lot of lighters, Major League Baseball over the last couple of decades. The pitch, that runs inside, a breaking ball missing.
I'd say. Mark Jr. pitched for the Cubs at first and all over the place. Now Al's son Jack with the Rangers. You know, he was a can't-miss guy out of Vanderbilt in the Marcelo Meyer year, and it took him a while by those standards to get up.
There's a check swing down and away, but he went too far. Raffaello's had trouble making contact. Becomes the second strikeout victim of Carrasco. 2 out, nobody on for Duran, who walked, stole second, and moved up in a ground ball and scored on a ground out. 1-0 Red Sox here in the second inning.
I don't think it's panic time yet, Joe. Yet. And his defense makes him worth having around, but Rafaela is in a major funk at the plate.
Ground ball toward the right side, grabbed by the second baseman, juggles, and that's enough for him to beat it. Jimenez, the Platinum Glove winner, went to his right, and it popped up out of the glove. He grabbed it before it hit the ground, but that little bobble was enough for the speedster to beat it. Clearly safe at first. They'll likely score at an error. So let's see if he does some running here. The runner at first and 2 down, and Casas up. He singled off the first base bag his first time up. Decent lead, the pitch. Swinging a ground ball again to the second baseman. Jimenez has this one cleanly and throws him out. There was an error charged on the previous play. That retires the side. After 2, 1-0 Boston on the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Network.
Tyler from Wendy's here. The best part of Wendy's new Cinnabon Pull-Apart is every part. Unlike mornings, which have no good parts. Until now. Because with Wendy's new breakfast Cinnabon Pull-Apart, mornings finally don't completely suck. And now that mornings have warm cinnamon sugar rolled dough and ooey gooey frosting, are they the best part of every day? Probably not, but you get the idea. Get to Wendy's today and get the best part in every bite with the new Cinnabon Pull-Apart.
At participating U.S. Wendy's, Cinnabon is a registered trademark of Cinnabon Franchisor SPV LLC.
Save on Cox Internet when you add Cox Mobile and get fiber-powered internet at home and unbeatable 5G reliability on the go. So whether you're playing a game at home,
yes, cool,
or attending one live, you can do more without spending more. Learn how to save at cox.com/internet. Cox Internet is connected to the premises via coaxial cable. Cox Mobile runs on the network with unbeatable 5G reliability as measured by Ookla LLC in the U.S. 2H 2023. Results may vary, not an endorsement. Other restrictions apply.
SpringFest starts now with new savings at Lowe's. Right now, get up to 35% off, plus save an extra $150 on every $1,500 you spend on select major appliances. Discover the new GE Appliances range with removable Easy Wash oven tray for easy cleaning in your dishwasher. Because Lowe's knows home improvement. Valid 4/1 through 5/1. Savings vary based on purchase amount. Selection varies by location. While supplies last. See Lowe's.com for details.
Hey, it's Liam Hendricks. This is the home of the Sox, WEEI.
Well, the Red Sox have a new pitcher. To tell you all about him, here's Will Fleming.
Thank you so much, Joe. It's Cooper Criswell. The Red Sox have a 1-0 lead. Brennan Bernardino did it again. 2 wonderful innings. He's just wonderful in that opening role. Here now is Ramon Laureano as Criswell fires a strike on the outside corner, 0-1. So far, so good for the home plate umpire. Alfonso Marquez, a breaking ball inside for a ball. There is a growing national drumbeat to solve the abomination that is Angel Hernandez. The 1-1 pitch misses outside, and it's 2-1. He had a game over the weekend against the Rangers where just out of control again. He missed so many pitches, was arrogant about it. As per usual, the 2-1 pitch is a chopper to third. Charging in Reyes, he gloves, he throws to first in time. Nicely done, and Laureano is gone. And, you know, Angel, who by all accounts is a lovely man and very personable, has made the game about himself far too often. And with the automatic ball strike review challenge system coming into vogue in the minor leagues, there's more pressure. We grade umpires. We track everything they do. It's reaching a boiling point as Gabriel Arias takes strike 1 in the outside corner.
You know, baseball does have the right, if an umpire is incompetent, to let him go. Used to be they were like Supreme Court justices there for life. But
1 is a strike on the outside corner. And I think people would say, well, that's long overdue. And there have been years now in a row where he misses more calls as the home plate umpire and on the bases than anybody. Here's a one-hopper to short, backhanded and bobbled by Hamilton. Now that might be scored a hit. Hit pretty hard, but not far away from Hamilton.
It could have been handled.
A lot of higher level shortstops would have made that play. And again, there's so many layers to something like that with Hamilton where it's not only about whether he can pick it off his backhand, but it's how he uses his footwork to give himself the best chance to make the play. Here's Rocchio swinging and flying the first pitch down the left field line. Long run for Duran. He leaps up the wall, can't make the play. It is into the seats. That is eerily similar to the play he hurt himself on last year at Yankee Stadium. I think it was an Aaron Judge home run over the wall, and he really didn't have a great chance to make the play, but ended up requiring toe surgery.
Just like Aaron Judge himself last year, toe surgery.
He had a big hit yesterday, did Judge, against the Blue Jays. 0-1 with one down in the third. Here's a pitch to Rocchio that's outside, 1-1.
What scored an E6?
I think that's the right call. One benefit of having Rob Refsnyder join the club is that it does give you more outfield flexibility, 1-1. Here's the pitch. Inside, especially once O'Neill comes back off the IL. I think then, who knows, that could spell the end of Hamilton at shortstop with opportunities to maybe put Rafaela on the infield dirt more. 2-1 the pitch. A little bit outside. Change up from Criswell, and it's 3-1. Anyway, to me, it just seems sort of laughable that Angel Hernandez is allowed to do what he does so often. Here's the 3-1, and that's a strike on the outside corner.
Well, he did so with baseball, claiming discrimination for not making him a crew chief.
Which was also an absurdity.
That might be part of the reason he hasn't been let go.
For sure, but fortune favors the bold, as Larry Lucchino would say. The 3-2 is chopped to first. Casas has it fair. He'll step on the bag. No chance to turn the sort of reverse double play there. Arias, who reached on the air, is up to second with two down. And here now, the leadoff man, Andres Jimenez. With all the technology we have in the game, umpiring is very difficult. It is. I mean, it's hard to get on guys for missing pitches that are off the plate by, a couple inches or even the size of a baseball. As here's a sweeper on the outside corner, perfectly positioned for strike one.
The thing is the young umpires that are coming up are better than their predecessors. They're very good. They work hard.
It's almost as much about the attitude as the performance. The 0-1 misses low from Criswell.
Yeah, talking to some of the supervisors, I mean, they're very, very high. One guy is that the Clint Bodrick that we saw in the opening series. He's a guy that grades very well, and so many of them do.
Pat Hoberg, another. 1-1. They throw to second, and just back in time is Arias. This is why I'm totally against the full robotic umpire system. I want the human element. But the challenge system they're starting to use in the minor leagues, to me, is perfect. It's like tennis in a way. Here's a swing and a miss at a sweeper, and it's 1-2.
They get 2 or 3?
I think it's 3, and if you get it right, you keep it. It takes about 8-9 seconds to get the call right or wrong.
Joe Jake's warming. Just back yesterday from AAA.
Provides an element of drama. The fans get into these reviews. And you only use it when it's blatant and in a really important spot. 1 ball, 2 strikes. A little line drive into left field that's going to tie the game. That was a hanger, and Jimenez ripped it into left. Duran over to make the play. The throw, tag, he is out at second. Not before the run scores. It is unearned because of the Hamilton error. Really nice play there by Duran. Bad base running by Jimenez, but he, with a magic wand from the left side, is able to make the play. The Red Sox looking in their video room to make sure the tag was not applied before the run crossed the plate. Not the case. We go to the bottom of the third. Another error haunts the Red Sox. 1-1 in the Shaws and Star Market. WEEI Red Sox Network.
Save on Cox Internet when you add Cox Mobile and get fiber-powered internet at home and unbeatable 5G reliability on the go. So whether you're playing a game at home,
yes, cool,
or attending one live, you can do more without spending more. Learn how to save at cox.com/internet. Cox Internet is connected to the premises via coaxial cable. Cox Mobile runs on the network with unbeatable 5G reliability as measured by Ookla LLC in the U.S. 2H 2023. Results may vary, not an endorsement. Other restrictions apply.
The good folks at Wendy's have a revolutionary new product for you. Introducing the new Orange Dreamsicle Frosty. It's like a time machine that takes you all the way back to now, the year 2024. It's the classic, creamy, orangey flavor you remember. Dare I say, it's new-timey. It's the flavor you grew up with, just all grown up. Head over to your local Wendy's establishment and get yours while supplies last. The new Orange Dreamsicle Frosty. Here for the now, for now.
Limited time only at participating Wendy's.
Get our SpringFest doorbusters while you can right now at Lowe's. Shop $5 spring cleaning must-haves from Scrub Daddy, Tide Simply, and more. Plus, save over $1,000 on the LG Smart Top Load laundry pair. Was $22.98, now $12.96. These limited-time deals are going fast, so shop them in-store and online today. Lowe's knows spring. Lowe's knows savings. Offer valid through 4/22. Appliances pricing includes all discounts while supplies last.
If you're looking for the most epic place on Earth, let's start at the base of a massive waterfall. Then trek through the thick jungle. Then climb to the peak of a snowy mountaintop. Then once you get there, keep going. Because with intelligent 4x4 and 7 drive modes and a Nissan Pathfinder, the search is the real adventure.
Available feature. Intelligent 4x4 cannot prevent collisions or provide enhanced traction in all conditions. Always monitor traffic and weather conditions.
Hi, this is Connor Wong. You're listening to the home of the Red Sox, WEEI.
Here's Wilyer Abreu leading it off against Carlos Carrasco as we go to the bottom of the third. 1-1, another unearned run. Costs the Red Sox the lead as Wilyer takes a fastball outside for ball one. Red Sox now as a team have made a major league high 19 errors. The 1-0 is a ball again. It's 2-0. I know the people in Worcester today are extra excited. Here's the 2-0. Swing and a foul. It tells you how long it's been since the Paw Sox were in existence. This is the first time ever, as far as they can tell anyway, that an entire Red Sox lineup is comprised of people who have played for the Worcester Red Sox. 2-1. Swing and a miss. He got a big changeup, and it's 2-2. And it's also been tabulated by several people online, be it Red Sox Stats or Boston Sports Info. This is a remarkable thing. You got no Devers, no O'Neill, no Yoshida, no Story in the lineup. Everybody in the lineup other than McGuire is on a rookie deal as Abreu takes a strike outside. I should say the major league minimum. They did kick in Rafaela's extension in some small way just for tax purposes. But Reese making $1.5 million as Abreu grounds it to third, and it's bobbled over there. Beautiful. Arias cannot make the play. They return the favor with the error, and Wilyer is aboard. So McGuire 1.5, Rafaela 1.25, and everybody else on the major league minimum. The combined salary for the entire starting lineup and the pitcher, Brennan Bernardino, today is $8.8 million, which is just amazing.
Very rare in this day and age.
Here is Enmanuel Valdez. He took a changeup for strike one.
23 unearned runs allowed by the Red Sox now this season.
Most in the big leagues by far. Abreu leading at first, 0-1 to Manu. Here's the pitch. Swing and a foul. I really enjoyed Michael Silverman's piece, speaking of the Woo Sox, about Brooke Cooper, their new general manager. When I was with the Paw Sox, God, eons ago it feels like, she was at that point in the merchandise store. That just impressed everybody, kept her head down. Really seems to embrace the essence and spirit of minor league baseball. 0-2 to Valdez, the pitch. Breaking ball in the dirt. In that great story from Mike, Charles Steinberg is quoted repeatedly, and one of the things he said was, when we took over this club, I just kept asking people, sort of off the record, who among your colleagues most impresses you? 1-2 to Enmanuel, the pitch. Swing and a drive high down the right field line. Back on it, Laureano. It will hold up by the pesky pole. Manu just missed that one. He launched one the other day, 442, but that one maybe a little bit off the end of the bat. So he has gone one down, and here comes Connor Wong. And all of the people working for then the Paw Sox just kept saying Brooke. So she worked her way up, worked alongside Dan Ray, the GM, who's now taken on a more senior role. And Brooke is the GM. Here's the pitch to Connor, and it's popped up into left field. Back out at the shortstop, Rocchio in the left fielder, Fry, and in the end, it's the shortstop to make the play. Too high, flies out, 2 down. And that'll bring up David Hamilton. Earlier today, I was trying to sync my schedule with that of the AAA club, find a time to get out to Polar Park. Never been.
Been there several times. It's outstanding. It looks like it's cut right out of downtown Worcester like it belongs there and has for many years. But all the modern amenities, so much fun, especially for the kids.
Here's Hamilton, who takes low. I will never personally, and I would have said this to Larry, and I have said this to Charles, I'll never personally get over the loss for the state of Rhode Island, which was such an integral part of the Red Sox minor league system, but I do need to see Polar Park. The 1-0 is a strike on the outside corner. Everyone raves about it. Just a perfect fit with all the right touches, the diner, and perfectly assimilated into that now rejuvenated downtown area. 1-1 to Hamilton, the pitch. Chopped foul on the first base side. And it's 1-2. 1-1, Sox and Guardians. Third inning is fueled by Citgo. Top-tier Tri-Clean gasoline gets you where you're going. Hamilton walked his first time. The 1-2, way outside. Fastball, and it's 2-2. If Hamilton can reach base, Pablo Reyes would be next. You're on TV, Joe.
What did I do?
Who knows? 2-2. Swinging a high fly into center field. Back is Freeman. And in front of the track, he's there to make the play.
Last time I was on TV, they accused me of stealing Jemai Webster's burrito.
Did you?
No. Steak burrito. I don't eat steak.
It's a good point. 1-1 after 3. Guards and Sox in the Shaws and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
Save on Cox Internet when you add Cox Mobile and get fiber-powered internet at home and unbeatable 5G reliability on the go. So whether you're playing a game at home,
yes, cool,
or attending one live, you can do more without spending more. Learn how to save at cox.com/internet. Cox Internet is connected to the premises via coaxial cable. Cox Mobile runs on the network with unbeatable 5G reliability as measured by Ookla LLC in the U.S. 2H 2023. Results may vary, not an endorsement. Other restrictions apply.
The good folks at Wendy's have a revolutionary new product for you. Introducing the new Orange Dreamsicle Frosty. It's like a time machine that takes you all the way back to now, the year 2024. It's the classic creamy, orangey flavor you remember. Dare I say, it's new-timey. It's the flavor you grew up with, just all grown up. Head over to your local Wendy's establishment and get yours while supplies last. The new Orange Dreamsicle Frosty. Here for the now, for now.
Limited time only at participating Wendy's.
SpringFest starts now at Lowe's. Right now, get up to 35% off, plus save an extra $150 on every $1,500 you spend on select major appliances, like the GE Profile 2-in-1 Combo Washer and Dryer. In about 2 hours, you can wash and dry a full load of laundry, all in one machine. Because Lowe's knows home improvement. Valid 4/1 through 5/1. Savings vary based on purchase amount. Selection varies by location. While supplies last, see Lowe's.com for details.
This is Tyler O'Neill. You're listening to the home of the Red Sox, WEEI.
Cooper Criswell continues as we go to the top of the fourth inning. His first pitch is dropped to David Fry. Missed outside anyway, and it's 1-0. You're tied at 1. Criswell always working quickly, throws, slider. That is a strike. For every 4-bagger the Red Sox hit this season, Red Sox Radio Network donates $40 to Cars for Kids. We're making our donation. You should, too. 1-1. Almost hit him. Another sweeper off the plate and in, and it's 2-1. Longest homestand of the year concludes today. Off to Pittsburgh and Cleveland, a foul at the feet of Fry, and it's 2-2. It's been nice to reintroduce myself to my children. Remember what it feels like to sleep in my own bed. 2-2.
Long West Coast trip to start, preceded by a trip to Texas.
2-2, just inside. Count is full.
From the state in 1946, Jackie Robinson played his first minor league baseball game for the Montreal Royals.
Line drive into left field. Duran way over to his right, can't get it. And this is going to bang up off the wall, and it's going to be a leadoff double for Fry. Really kind of off the end of the bat. Yanked a little bit. And Criswell in trouble here in the fourth.
Jackie went 4 for 5 that day with a couple of home runs. Next year, of course, he was playing for the Dodgers. 4 for 5, a 3-run homer, 4 runs scored, 3 driven in, and 2 stolen bases. What a professional debut.
No hiding that talent as Jose Ramirez takes a pitch outside for ball 1. And I think he hit something like 350 that year in Montreal.
It was at Jersey City's Roosevelt Stadium.
Pitch misses outside, a cutter, and it's 2-0.
Opening day was a big deal there. The mayor, Frank Hague, and his political machine had run the city since 1917. They insisted that every single municipal employee buy a ticket to that game.
Really? 2-0. That's a strike on the inside corner.
They had about 25,000 fans go through the turnstiles, and twice that number of tickets were sold.
2-1 to Jose Ramirez. The pitch is chopped foul on the first base side. When you go to Kansas City, check in with Bob Kendrick, take the tour of that wonderful Negro League Museum, and he'll tell you that in a lot of ways Jackie was not the first preferred pick to be the man to break the color barrier.
Monty Irvin might have been, but he'd just come back from World War II. Jackie was too, but he came back a year earlier.
2-2 is hammered into the gap in right center field. Back into his right. Abreu in front of the Granite City sign on the track. Makes the play. That was close, but Ramirez is gone on the play. Productive out. Fry is over to third.
Even when he doesn't get hits, Jose Ramirez is productive.
He is. Now here's Josh Naylor. See if the Red Sox want to bring the infield in. In a tie game in the top of the fourth. Pablo keeping Fry close at third. The pitch is inside, ball 1. But we lost Carl Erskine this week, and even though there was some thought of Monty and other people being the first to break the barrier, Jackie obviously proved to be the perfect man. A 1-0 pitch is in there, strike 1-1, and everyone by now knows all the things that he put up with and struggled through, and Carl Erskine and many others, but Carl was really the first one in that clubhouse to reach out to him as a pitch to Naylor misses down and in. There were petitions written by other players saying they would boycott games if Jackie was in there, and obviously those were shut down. But within that room, Carl and Pee Wee Reese and many others. 2-1 is ripped into right field. That's a base hit, and the Guardians are going to take the lead. That was loud contact. Naylor continues his hot streak.
You look at his lineup, it's surprising that they're second in the league in runs scored.
And it's people like Naylor that you wouldn't expect to be carrying this offense. I mean, Naylor has killed the Red Sox. He's now 21 for 61 against them. The pitch is a strike on the outside corner. He really has been about the hottest hitter not named Betts or Trout in the game. Criswell at the belt throws, and a strike on the inside corner. That was the 110th pitch of the game, which is brought to you by 110 Grill, gluten-free dining done right. 110 Grill is an official partner of the WEEI Red Sox Network. 0-2 is sweeper that was not close. It misses outside, 1-2. One down, top four, 2-1 Cleveland. Chilly overcast Thursday at Fenway. Slider or loop foul down the right field line. Out of play, 1-2. It's amazing, since we lost Carl Erskine and Whitey Ford, they didn't spend a lot of time on Ken Holtzman, one of the great left-handed pitchers of his generation.
Pitched 2 no-hitters.
In some ways kind of overshadowed by Catfish and Vida. The throw to first, but easily back is Naylor. Play this right-handed hitter Tyler Freeman to pull. The 1-2 is pulled, but foul outside the line. And it stays a ball and 2 strikes.
But Erskine did so much. I mean, not only with Jackie and being a great pitcher, but with Special Olympics, with work with Down syndrome people, baseball chapel, and baseball assistance team.
1-2. Up the middle, the second baseman Valdez will step on the bag himself and throw to first, not in time. Another kind of miscommunication on the middle infield. We saw some of that last night between Reyes and Hamilton, and now Valdez and David Hamilton. That is a double play that needs to be turned. They're both pinched up the middle, and for whatever reason, they didn't decide to get together at the bag, and it just took too long to get it over to first, as it is. Naylor out. Second base, Freeman board on the fielder's choice, and the Red Sox may want to look here. They are.
We just heard from our good friend and Red Sox Fantasy Camp Hall of Famer, Dr. Roy Kaplan, who is listening in Saipan today. That's 135 miles north of Guam, 7,800 miles from Fenway Park.
Do you think
hearing you and Will call the game, that doesn't make me feel that far away.
Do you think Carlos Carrasco's been there?
You might have 65 countries, maybe.
I think, Joe, if they are going to get this challenge overturned, then he missed the bag on the front because the foot is on the dirt, at least in front of the bag first. Sort of what we saw from Hamilton yesterday.
He did kick it with his back foot.
But not by that time, Casas had the ball in his glove. It's amazing, these new bigger bases. I feel like we've seen more guys miss bags on offense and defense than ever before. The one difficulty about this is, do they have the perfect angle to show that toe did not touch the bag? Very hard to see. Fourth inning brought to you by Cars for Kids. Donate your car and help a child today. Schedule your free pickup, 877-CARS-FOR-KIDS. CarsForKids.com, and that, of course, is Cars with a K.
Dr. Kaplan's working in the only hospital in Saipan.
Wow. Say that again, where it is?
It's 135 miles north of Guam. It's the capital of the Northern Mariana Islands, Pacific.
Wow. That is out there. Never ceases to amaze. Where we've got
the width of Red Sox Nation.
No kidding. I mean, you look at it
After
on the
review, the
maps.
call stands. The runner is safe. Boston will lose their challenge.
There's the review from Alfonso Marquez. Again, I just don't think you have a good angle there to prove it one way or the other.
He might have kicked the beginning of the bag, the front part of it, on the side, but they lose their challenge.
I'm looking at the Mariana Islands on the Maps app that I have. I mean, it is just in the middle of absolutely nowhere.
Bet it's warm, though. A lot warmer than here.
You got that right. Here's a pitch outside. John Sterling, I'm sure he loves South Pacific. Smack dab.
Yeah, John's a big Broadway musical fan.
I mean, if you draw a line like 1,000 miles east of Manila into the ocean, that's where the Mariana Islands are. The pitch from Criswell to Naylor misses outside, 2-0.
It's around 2 a.m. there in Saipan.
Loyal listening.
Dr. Kaplan is an anesthesiologist. Sent us a photo of himself in the operating room.
Such an important gig. The 2-0 pitch misses outside.
No, he said it's 4:35 now, Friday.
Afternoon?
All right, Friday morning, 4:35 a.m.
All right, that's a little better. 3 balls, no strikes. Fouled back by Naylor. And it's 3-1. It's his job to keep people asleep, not necessarily ours. How do you take it, Joe? Because I know you've been told this, I bet you thousands of times.
I put people to sleep? Well, I've heard it many times.
Here's a line drive into center field, but it hangs up for Rafaela. And the inning is over. The Guardians, though, do put a run up, and after 3.5, they lead 2-1. Shaw's and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
Save on Cox Internet when you add Cox Mobile and get fiber-powered internet at home and unbeatable 5G reliability on the go. So whether you're playing a game at home,
yes, goal,
or attending one live, you can do more without spending more. Learn how to save at cox.com/internet. Cox Internet is connected to the premises via coaxial cable. Cox Mobile runs on the network with unbeatable 5G reliability as measured by Ookla LLC in the U.S. 2H 2023. Results may vary, not an endorsement. Other restrictions apply.
Tyler from Wendy's here. The best part of Wendy's new Cinnabon Pull-Apart is every part. Unlike mornings, which have no good parts. Until now. Because with Wendy's new breakfast Cinnabon Pull-Apart, mornings finally don't completely suck. And now that mornings have warm cinnamon sugar rolled dough and ooey gooey frosting, are they the best part of every day? Probably not, but you get the idea. Get to Wendy's today and get the best part in every bite with the new Cinnabon Pull-Apart.
At participating U.S. Wendy's, Cinnabon is a registered trademark of Cinnabon Franchisor SPV, LLC.
Springfest starts now with new savings at Lowe's. Right now, get up to 35% off, plus save an extra $150 on every $1,500 you spend on select major appliances. Discover the new GE Appliances range with removable Easy Wash oven tray for easy cleaning in your dishwasher. Because Lowe's knows home improvement. Valid 4/1 through 5/1. Savings vary based on purchase amount. Selection varies by location. While supplies last. See Lowe's.com for details.
If you're looking for the most epic place on earth, let's start at the base of a massive waterfall. Then trek through the thick jungle. Then climb to the peak of a snowy mountaintop. Then once you get there, keep going. Because with intelligent 4x4 and 7 drive modes and a Nissan Pathfinder, the search is the real adventure.
Available feature. Intelligent 4x4 cannot prevent collisions or provide enhanced traction in all conditions. Always monitor traffic and weather conditions.
Hey, it's Garrett Whitlock. This is the home of the Sox, WEEI.
Here comes Pablo Reyes to lead it off in the bottom of the fourth against Carlos Carrasco, the Red Sox, who had a 1-0 lead, trailing 2-1. It'll be Pablo. And then McGuire and Rafael in the Herb Chambers batting order, which in this fourth inning is brought to you by Herb Chambers Volvo Cars of Norwood. And pitch outside. Maybe when my older, currently free car totally goes to pasture, maybe I'll get a Volvo from Herb Chambers Volvo Norwood. A lot of friends drive them. They're great. 1-0. Strike over the heart of the plate. 1-1. In your early years as a broadcaster, were they just handing out free cars left and right to you?
There was such a thing.
1-1 is blooped into right center field. Over goes Freeman in Laureano. It's the center fielder Freeman to make the play, and there's one down.
It was a long, long time ago.
Mm-hmm. On the Subaru of New England scoreboard, the Rangers and Tigers are tied at 7. Wow, slugfest there at Comerica. Subaru of New England loves spring event is here. Drive away in a brand new 24 Subaru. Find your authorized Subaru retailer at SubaruofNewEngland.com. Lou Merlone probably gets a free car. He gets everything else handed to him. Here's a pitch to Reese McGuire.
Get quite a clothing allowance, too.
Honestly. His suitcase gets sent to Boston instead of to Texas and Seattle and spends about $25,000 on clothes. The 1-0 to McGuire misses outside.
Well, he's on TV, you know. Sure. He has to look good.
That's true. Well, when you're as handsome as he, right, the clothes have got to match. 2 balls, no strikes. Pitch is outside. I've always known this about Lou. I mean, he's a true gamer. And he's always so prepared and ready for broadcast. I got my first glimpse into like that competitive pro athlete side of him as a 3-0 pitch to McGuire, misses low, ball 4. So McGuire is aboard. That's the second walk issued by Carrasco. Here comes Cedon Rafaela. Red Sox baseball brought to you by your New England Ford dealers. Now, during Truck Month, get a great deal on Ford F-Series, America's best-selling trucks. So we played a very nice golf club in the Bay Area. And, Lou is always a very good golfer. As Rafaela into the right-handed box, he takes inside a curveball, ball one. Well, this day, it was like a perfect, spectacular Bay Area day, and this course, which is, hosted U.S. Opens and is very pristine. It's about as good a day you could be there. The 1-0 is a strike on the outside corner. Well, like Lou was so pleased to be there, so appreciative and dialed in. And like from the first tee, it was a different guy with the driver in hand. The 1-1 is a check swing. Did he go? And it looked like it, but they say no down at first base, and it's 2-1.
Did you beat him?
No. He was just striping it left and right. Now, if you had combined his drives and my sort of like iron and short game play, we would have had ourselves a day. The 2-1 is swung on and missed a slider, and it's 2-2. That was one of my worst days ever off the tee. It just was going all over the place. Not that anybody cares, but 2-2. Swing and a miss. Rafaela punches out again. Man, second strikeout today. Fourth in the last two games. They are really piling up for him. I wonder at what point it becomes mentally difficult for him. So now with 1 on and 2 out, here's Duran. The pitch to Jaron is a strike on the outside corner. Again, it's sort of like, some small version of Pedroia and Tito Francona, where Alex has said to Cedon, just go play defense. You'll be fine. But I think it takes a toll. They throw to first and McGuire back standing. This cannot be that fun to fight it at the plate. 2-1 Cleveland. 2 down with McGuire at first here in this bottom of the fourth pitch. Chopper foul outside of first. And it's 0-2. So you're going to be at the Clemente Museum. I'm sure you got all kinds of events lined up in Cleveland, one of the places where it all began for you.
Any old friends there?
Quite literally old?
They are now. They're my age.
0-2 to Duran, the pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him with a really good changeup, and the inning is over. They're also dear friends, too, I'm sure. We go to the fifth inning. 2-1 Cleveland on the Shaws and Star Market. WEEI, Red Sox Network.
Thanks for calling Discover. This is Gabby.
Hey, Gabby. It's Jennifer Coolidge. Hi. I'm so glad I reached you at 2 a.m.
Oh, of course. Anyone with a Discover card can call and talk to a real person 24/7. Now, how can I help?
Yeah, I used my Discover card to buy these yellow pleather pajamas, and I'm just not sure I'm pulling them off.
24/7 U.S.-based customer service. It pays to Discover. Limitations apply. Learn more at discover.com/creditcard.
Save on Cox Internet when you add Cox Mobile and get fiber-powered internet at home and unbeatable 5G reliability on the go. So whether you're playing a game at home,
yes, cool,
or attending one live, you can do more without spending more. Learn how to save at cox.com/internet. Cox Internet is connected to the premises via coaxial cable. Cox Mobile runs on the network with unbeatable 5G reliability as measured by Ookla LLC in the U.S. 2H 2023. Results may vary, not an endorsement. Other restrictions apply.
Tyler from Wendy's here. The best part of Wendy's new Cinnabon pull-apart is every part. Unlike mornings, which have no good parts. Until now. Because with Wendy's new breakfast Cinnabon pull-apart, mornings finally don't completely suck. And now that mornings have warm cinnamon sugar rolled dough and ooey gooey frosting, are they the best part of every day? Probably not, but you get the idea. Get to Wendy's today and get the best part in every bite with the new Cinnabon pull-apart.
At participating U.S. Wendy's, Cinnabon is a registered trademark of Cinnabon Franchisor SPV, LLC.
Hey, it's Josh Minkowski. This is Home of the Sox, WEEI.
Well, we move along to the 5th inning. Guardians ahead 2-1. They've out hit the Red Sox 3-2. The Red Sox, meanwhile, have left 6 men on base with sort of a makeshift lineup. Leading off will be Ramon Laureano, grounded out 5-3. Yeah, with a tremendous throwing arm, used to be with Oakland. The pitch, right-hand batter, takes the curve for a strike from Cooper Criswell. It was on this date in 1950 as a ground ball hit to third, grabbed by the charging Reyes, throws low, gets away, bounces into the photographer as well, and another Red Sox error will send Laureano to second. They might call it a single in an error.
I think they probably will, but still.
Reyes charged it, glove, tried to throw on the move, and a one-hop bounce went over the outstretched glove of Tristan Casas. I think he had a little more time than he thought. But on this date, 1950, the great Vin Scully called his first major league game. 67 years with the Dodgers.
This is after he was on the roof at Fenway Park and didn't complain about the cold.
Without an overcoat. There's a ground ball foul, third base side off the bat of Arias. And that was a Maryland BU game. I think Harry Aganis played. Great BU quarterback and former Red Sox first baseman who passed away tragically so young. The pitch is up and away. It's also the birthday of Miguel Cabrera's first year of retirement with 3,000 hit club. He's 41. Was a single and an E5. The pitch swinging a high fly right field, twisting toward the line. Long run Abreu coming hard, and makes the catch nicely. Runner tags, goes to third. The throw is fairly close but too late. Well, he went skidding on one knee, and that was really a good play. He had to go a long, long way to retire Arias there. I'm sure he's got a skinned knee as he went sliding on one knee on the warning track there.
Yeah, he said that it looked like he kind of hurt him a little bit on that slide. Not only was it a great sliding catch, Joe, but to pop up and throw as strong and accurately as he did.
And went for in a slide, and his left leg was under him, and I think he might have...
Oh, he's feeling it. You can see him wincing.
Physically, not only a strawberry, but probably hurting as well. There's a pitch outside for a ball.
Is that warning track dirt the stuff that's got more of the volcanic ash in it?
I think so, yeah. Doesn't make it any easier to slide on. The pitch by the right-hander is foul. Left side out of play by Brian Rocchio. The shortstop grounded to first his first time up.
You hear all these complaints about the thinness of these new pants, too.
Seem to rip more easily, too. Here's the 1-1. And he jackknifes away from a pitch inside. Two balls and a strike. Infield in. The pitch. Rocchio grounds it weakly up the first base side, hugging the line. It kicks foul, and Criswell keeps it that way, though he lost his glove in the process. Shortest games the last 2 years. Of course, last night, 1 hour, 49 minutes. Nationals and Pirates played in 1 hour and 50 minutes last September 14th. Guardians and Tigers, 150, April 18th of 23. And the Royals and Guardians, 155. Guardians are in 3 of those 4 games. For short games, that means they swing early and swing often in many cases. Two and two to Brian Rocchio's 3 major league RBIs. They're in at the edge of the grass all the way around. Big hole in the left side. The pitch is a little low. That was close. Three and two. 1 out. Runner at third. And the pitch is hit hard and just foul over the first base bag. Pitcher Jack Leiter making his debut today for Texas. Al and his brother Mark become the first pair of brothers in Major League history to each have their sons play in the majors. All 4 are pitchers. Mark's son, Mark Leiter Jr., currently with the Cubs, as I mentioned earlier. Jack Leiter, though, got hit very hard in his debut. The pitch Very close, but low ball 4. So Rocchio took a lot of guts to take that pitch, but here comes Alex Cora. He said Jake's warming. They have left-hand batting Jimenez up in the pen, so we'll see what he does here. The Red Sox code word of the game is Pavetta 37. Enter your code word of the member portal today. That'll do it for Criswell, who's on the hook right now. We have a pitching change on the Shaws in Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
During this call to the bullpen, it's the perfect time to check out all the great content at buyfordnow.com. Find Ford offers you won't see advertised anywhere else. Search Ford dealer inventory for your dream vehicle. Compare Ford SUVs, trucks, and electric vehicles versus the competition. Calculate your trade-in value and learn about exclusive offers for military and first responders. So, visit buyfordnow.com and then see your New England Ford dealers.
Have you been putting off new windows for your home? Now is the time to visit CCL in Abington. We've partnered with Matthews Brothers in Maine to bring you the best in windows. Matthews Brothers has been making windows since 1854. Come check out our line of wicked awesome windows from Matthews Brothers at CCL in Abington. Make your home energy efficient in 2024 with Matthews Brothers windows. Check us out online at capecodlumber.com or visit the CCL showroom in Abington today. We are 100% employee owned and operated.
Hey, it's Fourier. As we gear up for air conditioning season, beat the rush by contacting McFarland Energy today to upgrade your AC system. Thinking about ductless for that 3-season room? They've got you covered. And mention WEEI to save $500 on any AC install. North Shore, Greater Boston, to the Cape. Homeowners trust McFarland for top-notch home heating oil delivery and HVAC services. Learn more at McFarlandEnergy.com and be sure to ask about BioHeat, a much cleaner alternative.
Hey, it's Tanner Houck. This is the home of the Red Sox, WEEI.
Left-hander Joe Jakes just back from Worcester, getting called for the first time this season as he takes over on the hill. All natural chicken is full of flavor. Right now on sale today only at Shaw's in Star Market. Get value pack all natural boneless chicken breast or thighs, just $1.97 a pound with a digital coupon. Limit 2. Shaw's in Star Market, official supermarket of the Red Sox Radio Network. Jakes is 29. Got him in Rule 5 minor league draft in 22. Debuted last year with the Red Sox, was in 33 games at 23 games, 2-1 with a 5.06 ERA. Runners at first and third, 1 out. And here's Jimenez, the leadoff hitter, taking it high. Andres Jimenez grounded out 6-3 and single to left center. And that hit drove in a run. 2-1. Guardians. Jake's trying to keep it that way. A left-on-left matchup here. And the pitch is a breaking ball in there for a strike. Jake's out of Manhattan College. The Jaspers. Some say it was Father Jasper that originated the 7th inning stretch. But
Really?
there are many people that claim that.
I think I've heard that story.
Lots said it was William Howard Taft when he stood up in the 7th inning of a game he attended.
These are the same people who say Abner Doubleday invented baseball.
Yeah.
So
1 and 2. Alexander Cartwright, maybe. But they had to tie it in with a Civil War hero. Although, if you read this history of Abner Doubleday, he wasn't all that significant at Fort Sumner.
Really?
Yeah, he was an officer, but he really wasn't a war hero. The 1-2 pitch coming. Love a strikeout. The runner goes from first. The pitch is grounded. Left field base hit. And the runner falls rounding second, but Rocchio gets back there safely. A run scores easily, and it's 3-1 Cleveland. So Jimenez drives in his second run of the game. He's been a hot hitter, and the Guards lead at 3-1.
Well, and again, an error kills the Red Sox.
Start of the inning, 2-base error. Actually, it was a single. Ruled a single in an error, but right now they're going to be unearned in all likelihood. It's one of those things that's up to the score, because I don't think he would have scored from second on that.
No.
But still only 1 out. And here's David Fry, who's grounded out to the shortstop and double down the left field line. So bullpen day for the Red Sox. This is their third pitcher. And the deal is in there for a strike. The run is charged to Criswell. What happens the rest of the inning will determine whether it's earned or not. Right-hand batting David Fry, the pitch. Low and inside, it hit him. Oh, he got hit with a slider, and that loads him up. Brings up Jose Ramirez, the last guy you want to see.
I would say. And, the one thing about this, Joe, is that the Whitlock injury, not that it would ever come as a good time, they Red Sox got unlucky because it came at the same time as Andrew Bailey comes out of the dugout, like the same night that Cam Boozer had thrown a couple of innings. Dominant, overpowering innings because, he is the best left-hander in that bullpen right now, bar none. He's been tremendous. I think he'll be up here soon. It was a real struggle for Jakes in spring training. Down the stretch in the big leagues it was, and now he finds himself, and the Red Sox find themselves in a spot where this game could get out of hand right here.
We're talking about Jack Leiter in his debut. It didn't go well. Leiter's son, 3 2/3 innings for Texas at Detroit. 7 earned runs, 8 hits, 3 walks, 3 Ks. Game is tied 7-7, so we'll get another decision. All right, here is Jose. Struck out looking and hit a drive to deep right field that advanced the runner to third and led to a run. Batting right-handed against Jakes. Here's the first pitch. And he checks. It's in there for a strike over the outer half. It's Rocchio at third, Jimenez at second, and David Fry at first with 1 out here. Each club has made 2 errors on this very chilly day. Here's the 0-1 pitch coming to the great Jose Ramirez, and it's up and away. 1 ball, 1 strike. Well, they, rather than going out in the free agent market where he could have made a lot more, loves Cleveland and took the deal there. Is very happy about it. The pitch. Breaking ball outside. Keep calling him underpublicized, which he is throughout baseball, but they know in Cleveland how valuable he is. So do the opponents. 2-1, bases loaded, 1 out. Here's the pitch. And he hits a hard grounder to third. Reyes has it, fires to second out. Relay to first, safe, and a run scores.
Another double clutch from Pablo. It's right at him, and he just hesitates. That one beat costs them the double play.
So he could have been out of the inning. Jose will get an RBI. It's his 16th. Well, he's 0 for 3, but he's been productive.
Alex Cora just did something I've never seen him do. He was so frustrated in a subtle way that Ramon Vasquez was on the phone with the video room, and Alex physically took the phone out of Ramon's hand and hung it up himself. He just cannot take this infield defense right now.
Josh Naylor is up, popped to short, single to right to drive in a run. 4-1, Guardians. And he swings and does not get in strike 1. Actually a foul tip.
You just have to wonder. I mean, are there guys out there on the market that are veterans who just have made a career catching the ball?
Yeah. Even if you hit 180, much more important you catch the ball. Two errors, another play's not made. It's a familiar story. Runner goes from first, taken low, and Jose Ramirez has a steal. He can run, too, of all his other attributes.
But, I mean, it's like they're not all created equal either, and that's not going to show up as an error. But you got one of the great hitters in the game. You get exactly what you want. A hard one-hopper to third, and you don't turn it over.
Again, extra outs provided. The pitch, swing and a miss at an inside cutter, tied him up. 1-2 the count. Jimenez is on at third. He belongs to Jakes. One and two to the burly left-hand batter. Pitch way outside. This game's getting to be as ugly as the weather here today.
Sorry, you're going to Pittsburgh and Cleveland. You'll get a reprieve.
I love that Pittsburgh ballpark. Great memories in Pittsburgh of those great teams the Pirates had in the 70s. He almost gets hit by the pitch. He swings and dribbles it in front of the plate. 2 feet. McGuire picks it up and throws him out.
I mean, Pop's getting you a rental car in spring training?
Yeah. Pop Stargell and Al Oliver, Clemente. So, 2-3 on the out, but they get 2 more. It's 4-1 Tribe. Guardians, that is.
Same thing.
Yeah. Could have a tribe of Guardians. On the Shaws and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
Thanks for calling Discover. This is Gabby.
Hey, Gabby. It's Jennifer Coolidge. Hi. I'm so glad I reached you at 2 a.m.
Oh, of course. Anyone with a Discover card can call and talk to a real person 24/7. Now, how can I help?
Yeah, I used my Discover card to buy these yellow pleather pajamas, and I'm just not sure I'm pulling them off.
24/7 U.S.-based customer service. It pays to Discover. Limitations apply. Learn more at discover.com/creditcard.
Now you'll save on Cox Internet when you add Cox Mobile. So whether you're playing a game at home,
Yes, goal.
or attending one live, you'll save on Cox Internet when you add Cox Mobile at cox.com/internet. Other restrictions apply.
SpringFest starts now with new savings at Lowe's. Right now, get up to 35% off, plus save an extra $150 on every $1,500 you spend on select major appliances. Discover the new GE Appliances range with removable Easy Wash oven tray for easy cleaning in your dishwasher. Because Lowe's knows home improvement. Valid 4/1 through 5/1. Savings vary based on purchase amount. Selection varies by location. While supplies last. See Lowe's.com for details.
Tyler from Wendy's here. The best part of Wendy's new Cinnabon Pull-Apart is every part. Unlike mornings, which have no good parts. Until now. Because with Wendy's new Breakfast Cinnabon Pull-Apart, mornings finally don't completely suck. And now that mornings have warm cinnamon sugar rolled dough and ooey gooey frosting, are they the best part of every day? Probably not, but you get the idea. Get to Wendy's today and get the best part in every bite with the new Cinnabon Pull-Apart.
At participating U.S. Wendy's, Cinnabon is a registered trademark of Cinnabon Franchise or SPV, LLC.
Hey, it's Rob Center. This is the home of the Sox, WEEI.
Swinging strike 1 by Casas as we move to the bottom of the 5th inning in the Herb Chambers Honda Boston, Honda Burlington batting order. Tristan single off the first base bag in the first, grounded out 4-3. Guardians on top. Here's the pitch home, and he swings and foul tips it into the mitt.
To my knowledge, you do not drive a Herb Chambers Honda, but I understand at one point you had a Camaro.
Yeah, orange and black. It was quite a magnet in those days. There's a swing and a miss and an inside fastball. We do drive our Herb Chambers Lexus.
Mm-hmm. What happened to the Camaro?
That was 1970.
You should still, keep it up. Have
they
it
weren't
in the
made
garage.
as well in those days. Not like Rich Hill, who refurbished this 60-year-old Corvette. 5 strikeouts for Carrasco. Did they let him off the hook in the first inning? As Abreu bounced into a force and then reached on an error. His ground ball did drive in a run in the first.
So,
he takes ball 1.
Where did you live then? Where was this car a magnet?
Youngstown, Ohio.
Mm-hmm. Well, it worked.
Yeah. Found a wife. There's a high foul, third base side, out of play.
We got to find a way. There's got to be somewhere in New England, there's got to be an orange and black Camaro. And like for your Christmas card next year, we should have you and Jan in an orange and black Camaro. What do you say?
We were there on our first date, swinging strike.
Is that to the basketball game where she was going to keep stats?
Yeah, and nope, they didn't install a broadcast line, so
you drove her in the Camaro to the whatever sponsors event.
Yeah, I don't know why we didn't do it on the phone. The game, but
so you're still ticked off you didn't do the game.
Yeah, I lost my $15 talent fee. They were so cheap they wouldn't pay me, even though I was there. The pitch, swinging a ground ball foul, first base side. Yeah, I asked the general manager, who was very cheap. I said, "Do I get a color analyst for these high school and Youngstown State games?" He said, "If you want to share your $15 fee, go ahead." I did the games alone.
Yeah.
There's a drive down the right field line. A liner, fair ball hitting on the track. Rolling around where the pesky pole is, dug out by the right fielder Laureano, but it's a double for Abreu as he breaks an 0 for 13 with that two-bagger. Hit it hard. So runner at second base. They charge 3 unearned runs to Criswell, 4 runs overall, and just 1 earned. So that gives the Red Sox 25 unearned runs. Hard to win that way. Here's Valdez, who singled to right to drive in a run and fly to right. He lines one right at the third baseman, dropped, but picked up, and the throw to first is in time for the out, as Arias kept it in front of him, only rolled a foot or two away from him. Very hard hit ball, but right at the third baseman Arias.
It'd be a good time for Wong to make it 3 games in a row. Humor me a little bit, Joe. In those years, things have gotten out of, this is how it works. Exponential decreasing in the value of dollars. What would $15 have bought you then?
Maybe 2 pizzas. Swinging strike by Connor Wong. What gas is about 50 cents a gallon then, maybe?
So you could fill the Camaro up for sure on those $15.
And it took regular, thankfully. Wong struck out and popped to short. There's the pitch, and it's low and inside.
See, now Jan doesn't strike me as somebody to be impressed with a muscle car, but she was?
No, more impressed with me, I think. Well, she didn't like me. At first thought I was a stuck-up TV anchor. The pitch is swung on, grounded to deep third. Fair ball, backhanded by Fry, and he goes to tag third thinking it's a force, but he tags the runner instead. Weird. He thought there was a first situation. There was not, but Abreu ran right into the tag. They would have had an out there. Another Red Sox blunder on the bases. After 5, 4-1 Cleveland on the Shaws and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
Thanks for calling Discover. This is Gabby.
Hey, Gabby. It's Jennifer Coolidge. Hi. I'm so glad I reached you at 2 a.m.
Oh, of course. Anyone with a Discover card can call and talk to a real person 24/7. Now, how can I help?
Yeah, I used my Discover card to buy these yellow pleather pajamas, and I'm just not sure I'm pulling them off.
24/7 U.S.-based customer service. It pays to Discover. Limitations apply. Learn more at discover.com/creditcard.
Now you'll save on Cox Internet when you add Cox Mobile. So whether you're playing a game at home,
yes, cool,
or attending one live, you'll save on Cox Internet when you add Cox Mobile at cox.com/internet. Other restrictions apply.
The good folks at Wendy's have a revolutionary new product for you. Introducing the new Orange Dreamsicle Frosty. It's like a time machine that takes you all the way back to now, the year 2024. It's the classic creamy, orangey flavor you remember. Dare I say, it's new-timey. It's the flavor you grew up with, just all grown up. Head over to your local Wendy's establishment and get yours while supplies last. The new Orange Dreamsicle Frosty. Here for the now, for now.
Limited time only at participating Wendy's.
SpringFest starts now with new savings at Lowe's. Right now, get up to 35% off, plus save an extra $150 on every $1,500 you spend on select major appliances. Discover the new GE Appliances range with removable Easy Wash oven tray for easy cleaning in your dishwasher. Because Lowe's knows home improvement. Valid 4/1 through 5/1. Savings vary based on purchase amount. Selection varies by location. While supplies last. See Lowe's.com for details.
It's Alex Cora. This is the home of the Sox. WEEI.
All right, to the 6th inning we go. Tyler Freeman facing Joe Jakes. 4-1 Guardians. Jakes throws, and Freeman takes a strike on the inside corner. I think if Abreu's not anywhere near third base on that play that ended the inning, probably just a routine throw over to first, because it did look like the third baseman Arias was distracted by Abreu. And he made a miscue of his own. The 0-1 is high and deep into left center field. Back toward the monster. Duran at the wall looks up, and it's off the foundation sign. Rafaela plays the carom with a bare hand. The throw goes to third, and it is a wall ball double for Tyler Freeman to begin the 6th.
Yeah, reconstructing last inning, I think both runs should be earned. They never should have scored, because of plays that weren't made. But if you look at the error standpoint, I think they should be earned.
You would have had the bases loaded with one out. If the error is not made by Pablo after the single, the fly out, and the walk, and the base hit. So even if you say he doesn't score from second, the bases are loaded, and then a batter is hit. So that's at least one that's earned, right?
And then a fielder's choice, where they should have turned two, they didn't, but you can't assume that, so that should be earned.
Here's a pitch on the left side foul. I guess, is it possible that you could give slight benefit of the doubt to the pitcher and assume he might have come home on that? Maybe. That seems like a stretch. At least one has to be earned. Not that we're advocating for that. 0-1 to Naylor. 4-1 Guardians. Pitch is outside. And it's 1-1. Rain falling at Fenway.
But the game is official.
And again, I think if Willier's not over there by third base, it's very likely Arias just throws it to first and Wong is retired at first, and it probably comes out on the watch. But either way, the way it ended, I mean, Abreu just kind of moonwalks into an out. And you never know. Get into a rundown, they might throw it into the outfield. The inning continues. You just don't know. And so Pablo has made a couple of miscues in this game. The pitch to Naylor, rip foul on the left field line. And there's just no other way to slice it defensively and on the bases. The Red Sox just have not been good enough. One and two to Bo Naylor, who's struck out and lined out. 4-1 Cleveland. Way outside into the backstop. Slider that Reese could not handle. Naylor's second in the Herb Chambers batting order, brought to you by Herb Chambers, Honda Seekonk, and Honda Westboro. Alex Cora does not look happy after such a beautiful game last night. Tanner Houck, a marvel on the mound. This one has been sloppy as they come.
And to make all these errors and unearned runs allowed and still be over 500 is very unlikely.
Tells you how amazing the pitching has been. 2-2. Swinging a ground ball to second, hit hard, backhanded by Valdez. They had the infield in, and Valdez flips to first. Naylor retired. And Freeman holds at third. So now Ramon Laureano infield stays in with one down. Pitch. It spins in there for a strike on the inside corner. I mean, it is just remarkable how good the pitching is, and especially the starting pitching. "19 games coming in. Just 27 runs and only 21 of them earned. 1.85 starter ERA. And I mean, Bernardino today, he'll go into that grouping, even though more like an opener, but he started the game and he went 2 scoreless. 1-1 to Ramon Laureano. Rain continues to fall. The pitch ripped into left field, a base hit, and another Cleveland run. So the wild pitch looming large. Although I suppose if the wild pitch had not occurred, maybe the infield's back and he moves to third on the ground ball to second anyway. But anyhow, the Guardians tack one on and they lead by 4. These Guardians are relentless. They just keep on going. They play a particular brand of baseball that you really can relate to. They're aggressive, make a lot of contact as Gabriel Arias fouls a sinker off the end of the bat, and it's 0-1.
Got good team speed and very good defense. Starting pitching, don't have any big names, but they've done better than expected, especially without the race Shane Bieber with Tommy John.
0-1. Here's the pitch. No, throw to first. I mean, it's just a byproduct of not having Devers, O'Neill, Story, everybody. But like the first inning felt like a chance the Red Sox could really put up a crooked number. A walk and a hit, and then Abreu moved the runners up with a ground ball to the right side, scoring Duran, who'd stolen a bag. Here's a pitch to Arias on the corner. It's 0-2. Hamilton walked, and then Pablo came up in an enormous spot with the bases loaded, and he was retired. From there, it felt like Carrasco really did settle in. Run in, one out, top six. 5-1 Cleveland. The pitch just inside. You were talking about the fact that on this day in 1950, Vin Scully made his broadcasting debut. That was at Shibe Park, home of the Phillies. Listen to the Hall of Famers who were in that ball game. I mean, Pee Wee Reese led off. Duke Snider was in center field. Jackie cleaned up. Gil Hodges was at first base. Should be in. The 1-2 swung on and missed.
He got in finally.
And so that's a big second out. I just sort of think if some of the people who've gotten in lately, including Gil, not to rank or compare necessarily, but in the last few years, some of the names that have been enshrined, Dwight Evans needs to be in. And so does Louis Tiant.
No question about it. 229 wins, big games. And in Dewey's case, the numbers.
Here's Brian Rocchio, who fouls the first pitch into the first base seats.
The numbers today look better than they did then when you include some of the underlying stats, but he had more home runs than anybody in the 80s, won all those Gold Gloves, was such a great right fielder. They should have been in long ago. He didn't hit a lot the first part of his career, but then later he became a powerful force.
0-1 to Rocchio with 2 down. This ball is hammered down the left field line, but it does hang up and is drifting foul. Duran over to his right is not able to get there. It's into the seats.
Well, they're telling us both of those runs have been deemed unearned.
How is that?
I don't understand that because we reconstructed the inning.
I mean, if Pablo doesn't make the error, it's an infield single. They scored at a single and an error.
Right.
So you have a runner at first. Then they fly out to right. There's 1 on and 1 out. Then a walk, first and second. Then a base hit to left. The bases are loaded with 1 out.
Yes, they scored an error all the way.
Which, at the time, I thought they said it was a hit and an error. But that would be the main carve-out for
that
sure.
Would change.
0-2 to Rocchio. Jake's at his belt. He throws to first. Yep, so that's the difference. It was just a straight error from Laureano when he reached, so kind of a 2-base error.
Yeah, that would make both runs unearned.
Indeed. 0-2, 5-1 Cleveland. Chop foul on the third base side. So Richie Ashburn led off that day for the Phillies in Vin's broadcasting debut.
He would have been working with the old redhead Red Barber,
who often told people early on that Vin, who looked so young, was there to carry everyone's bags. 0-2. Pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him. Slider, and the inning is over. But the Guardians get another run in.
That is the explanation on the unearned runs, an error all the way.
Yeah, totally makes sense. Real time, I thought we heard that it was a hit and an error, but indeed, they are unearned. To the bottom of the 6th we go. See if the Red Sox maybe think about pinch hitting a little bit. They got some options. It's Hamilton, Reyes, and McGuire due up after this. 5-1 Cleveland of the Shaws in Star Market, WEEI, Red Sox Network.
Thanks for calling Discover. This is Gabby.
Hey, Gabby. It's Jennifer Coolidge. Hi. I'm so glad I reached you at 2 a.m.
Oh, of course. Anyone with a Discover card can call and talk to a real person 24/7. Now, how can I help?
Yeah, I used my Discover card to buy these yellow pleather pajamas, and I'm just not sure I'm pulling them off.
24/7 U.S.-based customer service. It pays to Discover. Limitations apply. Learn more at discover.com/creditcard.
Save on Cox Internet when you add Cox Mobile and get fiber-powered internet at home and unbeatable 5G reliability on the go. So whether you're playing a game at home,
yes, cool,
or attending one live, You can do more without spending more. Learn how to save at Cox.com/internet. Cox Internet is connected to the premises via coaxial cable. Cox Mobile runs on the network with unbeatable 5G reliability as measured by Ookla LLC in the U.S. 2H 2023. Results may vary, not an endorsement. Other restrictions apply.
SpringFest starts now at Lowe's. Right now, get up to 35% off, plus save an extra $150 on every $1,500 you spend on select major appliances, like the GE Profile 2-in-1 Combo Washer and Dryer. In about 2 hours, you can wash and dry a full load of laundry, all in one machine. Because Lowe's knows home improvement. Valid 4/1 through 5/1. Savings vary based on purchase amount. Selection varies by location. While supplies last, see Lowe's.com for details.
The good folks at Wendy's have a revolutionary new product for you. Introducing the new Orange Dreamsicle Frosty. It's like a time machine that takes you all the way back to now, the year 2024. It's the classic creamy, orangey flavor you remember. Dare I say, it's new-timey. It's the flavor you grew up with, just all grown up. Head over to your local Wendy's establishment and get yours while supplies last. The new Orange Dreamsicle Frosty. Here for the now, for now.
Limited time only at participating Wendy's.
Hey, it's Rob Center. This is the home of the Sox, WEEI.
David Hamilton is the leadoff hitter in the bottom of the sixth. He tries to bunt the first pitch. It is barehanded by Carrasco. And very quickly throws to first, and David is gone. Sort of a good idea, but got to get it past the pitcher. In that spot, he did not. And here's Pablo Reyes. So 1 pitch, 1 out. Carrasco cruising. Reyes is 0 for 2. Slider low. We take 10 seconds. Station ID, Shaw's and Star Market, Red Sox Network.
From the WEEI studios, 93.7 WEEI FM and HD1, Lawrence, Boston. Always live on the free Odyssey app.
Sinking fastball to Pablo Reyes is a strike, and it's 1-1. 5-1. Cleveland leading the Red Sox here in the bottom of the sixth inning. Next one, a little bit outside. That's 85 pitches for Carrasco. I mean, the Red Sox are limited today. The problem with roster setup today is they do get Refsnyder on for O'Neill as Pablo fouls one off. But Raffy off getting the MRI. He's still on the club, so it just takes away one other option off the bench. We got Dahlbeck, Yoshida, and that's it on the bench. That is it. And Refsnyder. Pitch to Pablo on the ground and fielded at third by Arias. He throws to first and very quickly 2 down.
But the rain's coming down a lot harder now.
It is. I think you're going to play through this for now. As Reese McGuire comes up. But, I mean, if you're Alex Cora, you're just so hamstrung right now on a day with Whitlock down. You don't have a starting pitcher to go in this spot in the rotation. No Raffy, no O'Neill. The pitch is low to the backstop. Curveball, that's ball 1. And, I mean, Duran, Casas, Abreu, and Wong, they've been everyday players. So has Rafael, but Cedon not hitting really at all. 1-0 to Reese. Swinging a ground ball up the middle and through into center field. That's a base hit. So, maybe the spark that starts a fire. McGuire is aboard, and this would be a very good time for Cedon to get unlocked. His third look at Carrasco, and here comes Stephen Vogt out of the Guardians bullpen. So Cedon will see somebody, a right-hander out of the Cleveland bullpen. A man on and 2 down in this sixth inning. 5-1 Cleveland. On the Subaru of New England scoreboard, Tigers and the Rangers tied at 7 in the 7th. Tampa Bay leads the Angels 2-1 in the 8th. And don't forget, the Love Spring event is here. Drive home in a brand new 2024 Subaru. Find your authorized retailer at SubaruofNewEngland.com. Right-hander out of the pen will identify him and set the scene for Cedon Rafaela. 5-1 Guardians, 2 down in the 6th. After this, in the Shaw's and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Network.
It's Ford Truck Month. Are you ready? And we're celebrating 47 years as the best-selling trucks in America with special once-a-year offers on Ford F-Series. Featuring the new 2024 Ford F-150 and Ford Super Duty, the 2024 North American Truck of the Year. Celebrate with us, America. This is Ford Truck Month, based on 1977 to 2023 industry reported total sales.
Have you been putting off new windows for your home? Now is the time to visit CCL in Abington. We've partnered with Matthews Brothers in Maine to bring you the best in windows. Matthews Brothers has been making windows since 1854. Come check out our line of wicked awesome windows from Matthews Brothers at CCL in Abington. Make your home energy efficient in 2024 with Matthews Brothers windows. Check us out online at capecodlumber.com or visit the CCL showroom in Abington today. We are 100% employee owned and operated.
Hey, it's Fourier. As we gear up for air conditioning season, beat the rush by contacting McFarland Energy today to upgrade your AC system. Thinking about ductless for that 3-season room? They've got you covered. And mention WEEI to save $500 on any AC install. North Shore, Greater Boston to the Cape. Homeowners trust McFarland for top-notch home heating, oil delivery, and HVAC services. Learn more at McFarlandEnergy.com and be sure to ask about BioHeat, a much cleaner alternative.
Hi, this is Tristan Casas. You're listening to the home of the Red Sox, WEEI.
0-1 to Cedon Rafaela. Swung through a high fastball. 1 on, 2 out, and Cedon takes a pitch a little bit high. And it's 1-1. The metric man, Brian Barrett, is on the cause of trying to diagnose a lot of things that ail this Red Sox team at the moment. He sent me something very interesting. The 1-1 set from Smith, Cade Smith. Pitch is fouled off on the first base side. And Cedon has the third highest swing percentage at pitches out of the zone in the game. 48% of the time he's offering at those pitches. Here's the 1-2, and it is fouled off. Now, in a 2-strike count, it's a little different.
Something he'd been working on, and they've been working with him on it.
And not a lot of loud contact for a guy with real thump. 1-2 to Rafaela. McGuire leads at first. Here's the pitch. Swinging a line drive into center field. It is sinking, and it is down for a hit. McGuire will hold at second, so Cedon will certainly take it. And the Red Sox now with 2 on and 2 out for Jarren Duran.
Could use a 3-run bomb,
I would say. It's funny, this new celebration the Red Sox have with the whatever they are, the bear claws. It's funny seeing Jason Varitek do it. He's got like your winter wet golf gloves on underneath a jacket with the hood up. But he buys in. How about a round tripper right here? Duran takes outside, ball 1. And here we go. This is just what the Red Sox were looking for. A little 2-out thunder. They set the table for the hot Duran and the thunderous Casas on deck. 5-1 Cleveland. Pitch. Swinging a drive into the gap in right center field. That is going to head for the triangle. McGuire scores. Rafaela burning around. He will score. It's a 2-run triple for Jarren Duran. The Sox are back in it. It's 5-3.
They played it pretty quickly because if they don't, that's an inside the park home run.
He definitely had a chance. And a really good effort, to your point, by Freeman. And that thing shoots all the way into the absolute deepest part of the ballpark. That is literally where those walls meet in the triangle, right to the right of the 420 marker. And Jarren Duran is just human electricity.
Smith's been hammered in this series. 2/3 of an inning, 2 runs, 2 hits, and a walk. Night before last, and now he's given up a single and a booming triple. They have a lefty up.
And now, after Duran's first triple of the year, Casas has a chance to tie the game with 1 swing. Sure you don't want to say this feels like a good matchup for him?
It does.
He's been so hot. Rain continues to fall today. An infield hit. Ground out and a strikeout. 5-3 with Duran at third. With a wet baseball, he'll score on anything that gets at all past the catcher. Pitch. Casas takes outside. Fastball 1-0. finally, this damp crowd comes to life. Another sleepy affair, but jolted alive. 1-0. Pitch to Tristan. That's a strike. Couldn't do much with that. That's a perfect pitch from Smith. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, and it's 1-1. 5-3 in the sixth. Way back and over to Pole on the right side of the infield. 1-1. Swing and a foul. He was fooled there. It was a good splitter by Smith, and Tristan was way out in front. Just got a piece. I think he's very happy he didn't put that into play. 1-2. Jarren Duran is just spectacular. 1-2. Swing and a foul. He doubled up on that splitter. Tristan looked ready for it there. Stays alive. 1-2. It's just so impressive after the surgery for Duran to come back and just be as impactful again. A true igniter. 1-2 to Tristan. Here's the pitch. And he balked, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
Yes, he did. And here comes Duran to score. Smith just slipped on the mound. And it's 5-4. That is the second time in a row, second night in a row, the Red Sox have scored on a balk.
Yeah, I think he got the spikes caught.
Amazing. So a one-run game, and now Smith's got to gather himself. 1-2 to Casas. The pitch ripped foul. He came back with a fastball, and Tristan a little bit late on it.
He just should have lobbed the ball to the plate.
Yeah, just come home. Red Sox got their first run on a balk last night, second on a Wong home run. That's almost impossible to score on a balk 2 nights in a row. 1-2. That is a little low. You can hear Tristan sort of doing what he does, which is say, down. He warns umpires that this is his mode, that he will just, to himself, narrate where pitches are. That was low. 2-2, 5-4 the score, and he takes another ball to Tristan. 3-2. I mean, if I'm Cade Smith, no offense to Wilyer Abreu, but I'm not giving in here at all. Wilyer on deck. Casas is the man who can kill you in this lineup. 3-2 the pitch. That is strike 3 called. It didn't look like a strike, but it is, according to the home plate umpire. And Casas is gone. That looked off the plate for sure. But the Red Sox, thanks mostly to Jarren Duran and a balk, get within 1. It's 5-4 after 6 in the Shaw's and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Network.
Thanks for calling Discover. This is Gabby.
Hey, Gabby. It's Jennifer Coolidge. Hi. I'm so glad I reached you at 2 a.m.
Oh, of course. Anyone with a Discover card can call and talk to a real person 24/7. Now, how can I help?
Yeah, I used my Discover card to buy these yellow pleather pajamas, and I'm just not sure I'm pulling them off.
24/7 U.S.-based customer service. It pays to Discover. Limitations apply. Learn more at discover.com/creditcard.
Now you'll save on Cox Internet when you add Cox Mobile. So whether you're playing a game at home,
yes, cool,
or attending one live, you'll save on Cox Internet when you add Cox Mobile at cox.com/internet. Other restrictions apply.
SpringFest starts now with new savings at Lowe's. Right now, get up to 35% off, plus save an extra $150 on every $1,500 you spend on select major appliances. Discover the new GE Appliances range with removable Easy Wash oven tray for easy cleaning in your dishwasher. Because Lowe's knows home improvement. Valid 4/1 through 5/1. Savings vary based on purchase amount. Selection varies by location. While supplies last. See Lowe's.com for details.
The good folks at Wendy's have a revolutionary new product for you. Introducing the new Orange Dreamsicle Frosty. It's like a time machine that takes you all the way back to now, the year 2024. It's the classic creamy, orangey flavor you remember. Dare I say, it's new-timey. It's the flavor you grew up with, just all grown up. Head over to your local Wendy's establishment and get yours while supplies last. The new Orange Dreamsicle Frosty. Here for the now, for now.
Limited time only at participating Wendy's.
Hey, it's Rob Red Center. This is the home of the Sox, WEEI.
Justin Slayton is on for the Red Sox in suddenly a one-run game. He's been awesome as Slayton in his rookie year. And a first pitch to the leadoff man, Andres Jimenez, is a little bit off the outside of the plate. Ball one. Jimenez fry and then Jose Ramirez. 5-4 Cleveland, the 1-0. Swing and a miss. Awkward-looking hack by Jimenez. Herb Chambers batting order brought to you by Herb Chambers Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, Ram of Danvers and Millbury. Slayton has been a revelation. 1-1. High fly, foul down the left field line. And out of play, 1-2. Sunday came on in the 6th inning. Got out of a big jam of the double play. Allowed his first run of the season in the 8th inning. And in 5 straight outings, he's been on the mound for longer than 1 inning. They might ask him for that again today. 1-2. Way high. Fastball. And it's 2-2. This is one of those things you got to have the Elias Sports Bureau look up. I mean, I find it very hard to believe that legitimately in the history of the game, one person on consecutive days has scored on a balk. Here's a pop-up foul side of third. Pablo Reyes over, and he makes a 2-hand grab. I mean, in consecutive games, Jarren Duran was at the plate for a balk. It was Pablo Reyes who scored on the balk last night, and then Duran today. That's just unreal. So here, David Fry, and on base twice when producing double. Back in the 4th, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Good cut fastball from Slayton. It's just got overwhelming stuff. Thrown into the fire in Seattle. His big league debut was on an extra innings facing Julio Rodriguez. The 0-1 is a strike. Gave up a little blooper into right center field to win the game, but then the next night 2 1/3, and he earned his first career save. 5-4 Cleveland, 1 out, bases clear in the 7th. Pitch, little bit low. That's 1-2. Jose Ramirez is on deck. Slayton dismisses that baseball, asks for another. There's a lot of conversation going on in Major League Baseball right now about the consistency of the baseballs. The 1-2 is on a loop to first. Picked off the dirt by Casas. He's got it. Takes it himself to the bag. And a 2 down will bring up Jose Ramirez. 7th inning is brought to you by Sherwin-Williams. Exclusive Sherwin-Williams Pro Plus program will help you grow and manage your paint business. So here is Ramirez. He's 0 for 3. Reached on a fielder's choice in the 5th and stole a base. 2 down in the 7th. Slayton throws. Popped up just back to us. Out of play. And that is strike 1. Stay tuned after the game for the Nissan Postgame show. You deserve a car that thrills you. Nissan got an exciting full line. Goosebumps on your goosebumps. 0-1 the pitch. Swing and a miss. He tried to stop on a curveball but could not. And it's 0-2. That right there is a window into how great Slayton's stuff is. Man, you don't see Ramirez do that often. Could not hold on a curveball. Left-handed action. Herron is up for the Guardians. 0-2. Pitch. In the dirt. Doubled up on the curve. It was down and in. It's 1-2. A very interesting conversation before the game with Andrew Bailey. Some of the changes he's making. And the pitching staff has been awesome so far to this year. The 1-2. High fly ball into center field. Easy play for Rafaela. Even in the rain, he comes in. He reaches up to make the play, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for Slayton. 5-4 Cleveland. Stretch time at Fenway. Abreu, Valdez, and Wong coming up in a one-run game of the Shaws and Star Market. WEI Red Sox Network.
Thanks for calling Discover. This is Gabby.
Hey, Gabby. It's Jennifer Coolidge. Hi. I'm so glad I reached you at 2 a.m.
Oh, of course. Anyone with a Discover card can call and talk to a real person 24/7. Now, how can I help?
Yeah, I used my Discover card to buy these yellow pleather pajamas, and I'm just not sure I'm pulling them off.
24/7 U.S.-based customer service. It pays to Discover. Limitations apply. Learn more at discover.com/creditcard.
Now you'll save on Cox Internet when you add Cox Mobile. So whether you're playing a game at home,
yes, cool,
or attending one live, you'll save on Cox Internet when you add Cox Mobile at cox.com/internet. Other restrictions apply.
SpringFest starts now with new savings at Lowe's. Right now, get up to 35% off, plus save an extra $150 on every $1,500 you spend on select major appliances. Discover the new GE Appliances range with removable Easy Wash oven tray for easy cleaning in your dishwasher. Because Lowe's knows home improvement. Valid 4/1 through 5/1. Savings vary based on purchase amount. Selection varies by location. While supplies last. See Lowe's.com for details.
Hey, it's Cutter Crawford. This is the home of the Sox. WEEI.
5-4 as we go to the bottom of the 7th. Sox trail the Guardians as Wilyer Abreu leading it off against the new pitcher for the Guardians, a left-hander who fires a breaking pitch over the outside corner. Tim Herron is ahead of Wilyer 0-1. 5-4. They scored their 4th run on a balk, plating Jarren Duran as Wilyer takes a sinker outside, 1-1. Rob Refsnyder is out on deck. He is so good against lefties. Just up today off the IL. Here's the 1-1. Wilyer takes high. And it occurs to me, as we've watched Tristan Casas so often this year have calls go against him. You know, low, outside, sometimes even high. Balls called strikes. Something popped into my mind. The 2-1 is loop foul. I wonder whether, Tristan has this habit. It's been something he's done his whole life where he just yells at the baseball, whether it's in, high, low, whatever, for his own sort of process as a hitter. He's got such great strike zone discipline. I wonder whether either subconsciously or more overtly that annoys umpires. 2-2 to Abreu, the pitch. Swing and a pop foul on the third base side.
Could be, but the way the umpires are graded today, they have to put those kind of things aside because they get penalized. They get a scorecard. But it could very well be the case. It's human nature.
Question I have is, how penalized are they really? I mean, I guess postseason assignments. Here's the 2-2, and it is swung on and missed. Fastball, and Abreu is gone. The pitch zone that we see on television and other places is not the standard by which these guys are graded at all. It is much bigger when they get scored out by the folks that matter. Here now is Rob Refsnyder. So great to see him back. Such a versatile, useful piece in this ball club a season ago. Batting with 1 out in the 7th, he takes a strike on the inside corner. Natural chicken is full of flavor and right now on sale through today at Shaw's and Star Market. Value pack all natural boneless breast or thighs $1.97 a pound. 0-1 to Refsnyder. Pitch. Check swing he could not hold. And very quickly it's 0-2. Cutter Crawford after the game today is going to throw a bullpen. We've seen Whitlock do that several times. It's part of Andrew Bailey's sort of overhaul of the scheduling of these sorts of things. 0-2 low, particularly on day games. I mean, pitchers will throw a bullpen a couple days before they start, and if it's a 1:35 start like today, normally that might happen at 10:30 in the morning. 1-2 with 1 down in the 7th pitch. Refsnyder again tries to hold his swing and cannot. So his first AB of the year ends in a strikeout. Something he very rarely does, but can be forgiven in his first plate appearance. 2 strikeouts, and here comes Connor Wong. Andrew thinks long and hard about just about everything. And he's trying to maximize the workload for his players, the efficiency of it, and really train their bodies to be at their peak at game time. Which seems obvious as Wong takes pitch outside, ball 1, but There are a lot of ways to try to manifest that, and one of them is he thinks it's totally counterproductive to have a starting pitcher throw a bullpen before noon on the morning of a day game, when almost exclusively their peak needs to be at night. Here's a foul ball right to our right above Tom Hamilton, our great friend in the Cleveland radio booth. By ball, 1 strike. It is so great to always catch up with Hammy. So, like while Whitlock and Cutter sometimes would throw bullpens in the morning, instead they do it afterward. 1-1 to Wong is a high fly into shallow left field, drifting toward the line. Arias and Rocchio come together, and did they make the play? No signal yet. I think a Red Sox fan might have just kept Wong alive.
Rocchio was about to catch it.
That was a Bartman special in a great way. Awesome. They were both right there. And in fact, it's more the two Guardian fielders that interfered with each other. And they can't believe it. See if Wong can pay that off. He wants some pine tar spray.
A fan touched it too.
Love it. Give him season tickets. 1 and 2. Tom Hamilton, I mean, obviously, Joe, we are thrilled that you are going to Cooperstown. He was on the ballot this year. He needs to be in.
He does. He does. 35 years. An excellent broadcaster, revered in Cleveland.
He's awesome. I mean, tremendous pipes. Gets into it. Beloved there. 1 and 2. Here's the pitch. Wong takes outside. He was able to hold up. And a curveball, and it's 2 and 2. 5-4 Cleveland. Bases clear with 2 down in this 7th inning. David Hamilton would be next. 2 and 2. Pitch. Swinging a little looper in a shallow right field. Back on it, Naylor, the first baseman, and on the run, he's there to make an over-the-shoulder grab. And that's that. The Red Sox go down in order in the 7th. Cleveland 5, Boston 4 after 7 on the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Network.
Thanks for calling Discover. This is Gabby.
Hey, Gabby. It's Jennifer Coolidge. Hi. I'm so glad I reached you at 2 a.m.
Oh, of course. Anyone with a Discover card can call and talk to a real person 24/7. Now, how can I help?
Yeah, I used my Discover card to buy these yellow pleather pajamas, and I'm just not sure I'm pulling them off.
24/7 U.S.-based customer service. It pays to Discover. Limitations apply. Learn more at discover.com/creditcard.
Now you'll save on Cox Internet when you add Cox Mobile. So whether you're playing a game at home,
yes, cool,
or attending one live, you'll save on Cox Internet when you add Cox Mobile at cox.com/internet. Other restrictions apply.
SpringFest starts now with new savings at Lowe's. Right now, get up to 35% off, plus save an extra $150 on every $1,500 you spend on select major appliances. Discover the new GE Appliances range with removable Easy Wash oven tray for easy cleaning in your dishwasher. Because Lowe's knows home improvement. Valid 4/1 through 5/1. Savings vary based on purchase amount. Selection varies by location. While supplies last, see Lowe's.com for details.
If you're looking for the most epic place on Earth, let's start at the base of a massive waterfall. Then trek through the thick jungle. Then climb to the peak of a snowy mountaintop. Then once you get there, keep going. Because with intelligent 4x4 and 7 drive modes and a Nissan Pathfinder, the search is the real adventure.
Available feature. Intelligent 4x4 cannot prevent collisions or provide enhanced traction in all conditions. Always monitor traffic and weather conditions.
This is Tyler O'Neill. You're listening to the home of the Red Sox, WEEI.
8th inning, 5-4 Cleveland. Slayton back on the mound. He got the side 1-2-3. Retired the side, brought to you by AZEK Exteriors, featuring new AZEK bevel and shake siding, engineered to deliver classic beauty, but without the maintenance. Visit azekexteriors.com. 5 runs, 6 hits, 2 errors for the Guards. 4 runs, 6 hits, 2 errors for the Red Sox. And 3 of the runs are unearned, scored by Cleveland, giving the Red Sox 25 unearned runs this year allowed. You look at it that way, it's hard to believe they're 10-9. But the starting pitching has been that good.
That's exactly it. That's how dominant they've been.
Stay tuned after the game with the Nissan Postgame show. You deserve a car that thrills, and Nissan's got an exciting full line that'll put goosebumps on your goosebumps. Go to Nissan stores or NissanUSA.com. All right, Josh Naylor at bat against Slayton. Has an RBI single at 3 at bats. Also popped to short and grounded out catcher to first. He hits a bullet on one hop. Nice play by Casas on a very tough hop to his left, and he steps on the bag for the out. That was scalded, but allowed out. And now Freeman, who's walked, bounced into a force and doubled off the wall and scored. His run now is the difference in the game. Leadoff man retired here. Slayton's been very effective. The Red Sox bullpen quiet at the moment. The pitch up and in, ball 1.
Well, maybe we could get a little Willis Reed from Raffy today. Maybe the MRI was clean. He can come on in the 9th inning and launch one.
Wouldn't that be cool? Is that Refsnyder now at second? The pitch, swinging a soft flare foul.
No, he is in left.
He's in left, and they moved.
Duran is in center. Rafaela is at second.
So they moved him. We've seen that change before. Refsnyder came up as an infielder. Pitch is inside. Refsnyder in left, Duran in center, Abreu still in right. Pitch is swung on, grounded to third. Reyes has it. Sidearm flip to first in time. 2 quick outs here for Slayton, who's retired all 5 men he's faced. Justin Slayton out of the Texas organization, 3rd round pick in 2019 after he pitched at the University of New Mexico for 3 years. He is a Texan, born in Columbus, Texas. Now Bo Naylor struck out, lined out to center, grounded out 4-3, takes ball 1.
I know we see this all the time. Guys get an opportunity for the first time and they take off. Like, how could the Rangers look at this guy and say, we don't need him?
There's a line drive, base hit into right field over the head of the leaping Rafaela. Abreu gets it back quickly. Scouting your own players sometimes is just as important as scouting other teams.
No doubt.
Great to see a major league scout here. You don't see many these days. And Bill Scherer, who was with the White Sox, on the left-hand reliever with the Tigers and others. Here's Laureano, bounced out 5-3, reached on the 2-base throwing error by Reyes that opened the door for 2 1-run runs and single to left. And that throwing error, perhaps the flex play of the game so far. Looking for a car this season? Try FlexCar instead of buying. FlexCar's monthly car subscription rates includes insurance, maintenance, roadside assistance, and more. Go to flexcar.com. Here's the delivery and a swing and a miss by Laureano. Five runs, 7 hits, 2 errors for Cleveland now. 4-6-2 for the Red Sox. The pitch, and he gets a big swing and a miss and a hard cutter. Laureano, very strong throwing arm. And an 80-game suspension for PEDs a few years back, fouled to the right out of play.
He also was mic'd up in a playoff game my brother was doing on television in center field for the A's and had like 4 balls hit over his head. Really? They were interviewing him on the air, and he's like, "Oh, gotta go get this one."
And he didn't. First sign with Houston. Laureano's from Santo Domingo. 0-2. Short lead for Naylor at first. Slayton's pitch. Strike 3 call. Sinking fastball at 96 that backed over the outside corner. We go to the bottom of the 8th, a 1-run game. It's 5-4 Cleveland on the Shaws and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
Thanks for calling Discover. This is Gabby.
Hey, Gabby. It's Jennifer Coolidge. Hi. I'm so glad I reached you at 2 a.m.
Oh, of course. Anyone with a Discover card can call and talk to a real person 24/7. Now, how can I help?
Yeah, I used my Discover card to buy these yellow pleather pajamas, and I'm just not sure I'm pulling them off.
24/7 U.S.-based customer service. It pays to Discover. Limitations apply. Learn more at discover.com/creditcard.
Now you'll save on Cox Internet when you add Cox Mobile. So whether you're playing a game at home,
Yes, goal.
or attending one live, you'll save on Cox Internet when you add Cox Mobile at cox.com/internet. Other restrictions apply.
SpringFest starts now with new savings at Lowe's. Right now, get up to 35% off, plus save an extra $150 on every $1,500 you spend on select major appliances. Discover the new GE Appliances range with removable Easy Wash oven tray for easy cleaning in your dishwasher. Because Lowe's knows home improvement. Valid 4/1 through 5/1. Savings vary based on purchase amount. Selection varies by location. While supplies last, see Lowe's.com for details.
If you're looking for the most epic place on earth, let's start at the base of a massive waterfall. Then trek through the thick jungle. Then climb to the peak of a snowy mountaintop. Then once you get there, keep going. Because with intelligent 4x4 and 7 drive modes and a Nissan Pathfinder, the search is the real adventure.
Available feature. Intelligent 4x4 cannot prevent collisions or provide enhanced traction in all conditions. Always monitor traffic and weather conditions.
Hi, this is Vaughn Grissom. You're listening to Home of the Red Sox, WEEI.
We go here. Gaddis is the new Cleveland pitcher. Right-hand power pitcher. They've gone through their bullpen. His 10th appearance. He's not allowed an earned run now in 8 2/3 innings. Only 4 hits with 2 walks and 12 Ks. Red Sox have Hamilton, Reyes, and McGuire due, and a thin bench. Well, Rafi is in the dugout now after his MRI on his knee. I assume it's a good report because he's in the dugout. Ground ball, first ball swinging by Hamilton to second. Jimenez easily throws him out.
He was in a red hooded sweatshirt, not to quote Adam Sandler, but it did not look to me like there was a jersey underneath.
Hamlin now over 3, walk fly to center. We're still not trying to bunt. 4-3 ground out. And there's one down for Reyes, who's flied to deep left with the bases loaded in the first inning. Fly to center, grounded out 5-3. Gaddis pitched 2 nights ago. And there's a strike. They have a coast-to-coast flight coming up after this when they go to Oakland. I beg your pardon, that game's in Cleveland. They go home to play.
Yeah, they opened at Oakland.
That one is in there, 0-2.
It's a break that early in the season to get all those games with them. Kenley and Martin are both up in the pen.
Reyes behind 0-2. Gaddis fires. Use that one high.
Doug has brought me back to Fort Myers, which I appreciate. Flip me a Honeybell Orange from Sun Harvest.
Smell good.
Yeah. On a rainy day like this, does the trick.
Here it comes, and it's a breaking ball. Strike 3 over the outside corner. Reyes didn't think so. He thought that was outside. He jumped up and down there.
So did I.
But Hunter Gaddis gets a strikeout. Gaddis, a Georgian, came up through the Cleveland system after playing at Georgia State, which I believe is in downtown Atlanta.
It is.
So that's the second out. Reese McGuire, the catcher, takes a strike. Raffaella would be next. Gaddis pitched for the Chatham Anglers in the Cape League. That one is a little bit low. One ball, one strike, two out. Base is empty. It's 5-4 Cleveland. We're in the 8th inning. The pitch. Wave and a miss at a slow breaking ball. So McGuire behind 0-2. Gaddis had a perfect inning here 2 nights ago. Time granted McGuire, who backs out. It's a very limited Red Sox bench at this point. There's the big right-hander ready, and his 1-2 pitch. McGuire grounds a foul to the backstop.
Yoshida and Dahlbeck, that's it, are available.
Plus Raffy pulls a Kirk Gibson.
Wouldn't that be awesome? Get a jersey on, kid.
There's that steady rain here since at least the 3rd inning. The pitch. Swing ground ball bounced up the middle. The second baseman, the shortstop, cuts in front, and Rocchio throws him out. So long range by Rocchio to go to the right side. 1, 2, 3. We go to the 9th. 5-4 Cleveland on the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Network.
Thanks for calling Discover. This is Gabby.
Hey, Gabby. It's Jennifer Coolidge. Hi. I'm so glad I reached you at 2 a.m.
Oh, of course. Anyone with a Discover card can call and talk to a real person 24/7. Now, how can I help?
Yeah, I used my Discover card to buy these yellow pleather pajamas, and I'm just not sure I'm pulling them off.
24/7 U.S.-based customer service. It pays to Discover. Limitations apply. Learn more at discover.com/creditcard.
Now you'll save on Cox Internet when you add Cox Mobile. So whether you're playing a game at home,
Yes, cool.
or attending one live, you'll save on Cox Internet when you add Cox Mobile at cox.com/internet. Other restrictions apply.
SpringFest starts now at Lowe's. Right now, get up to 35% off, plus save an extra $150 on every $1,500 you spend on select major appliances, like the GE Profile 2-in-1 Combo Washer and Dryer. In about 2 hours, you can wash and dry a full load of laundry, all in one machine. Because Lowe's knows home improvement. Valid 4/1 through 5/1. Savings vary based on purchase amount. Selection varies by location. While supplies last, see Lowe's.com for details.
If you're looking for the most epic place on earth, let's start at the base of a massive waterfall. Then trek through the thick jungle. Then climb to the peak of a snowy mountaintop. Then once you get there, keep going. Because with intelligent 4x4 and 7 drive modes and a Nissan Pathfinder, the search is the real adventure.
Available feature. Intelligent 4x4 cannot prevent collisions or provide enhanced traction in all conditions. Always monitor traffic and weather conditions.
Hi, this is Garrett Whitlock. You're listening to the home of the Red Sox, WEEI.
Chris Martin, the next Red Sox pitcher warming. We take 10 seconds on the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Network.
From the WEEI studios, 93.7 WEEI FM and HD1, Lawrence, Boston. Always live on the free Odyssey app.
So Chris Martin, who had that rough outing against Baltimore, bounced back after missing a few days with a sore shoulder to throw a perfect inning here 2 nights ago. Slayton was very good, kept the Red Sox within striking distance with 2 scoreless innings, allowing 1 hit and 1 strikeout. Stay tuned after the game for the Nissan Postgame show. You deserve a car that thrills, and Nissan's got an exciting full line. Better put goosebumps on your goosebumps. Shop your local Nissan store or nissanusa.com. So the guards will have the 8, 9, and 1 hitters, Arias, Rocchio, and Jimenez. In the 9th, the Red Sox have Rafaela scheduled to lead off, then Duran, then Casas. Here's the delivery, and it's a swing and a miss. Clase is their closer. So he blew a save here 2 nights ago. But he is warming. Had 12 blown saves last year. But led the league in saves at 44. There's a strike.
Speaking of saves and blown saves, if you haven't yet heard, the audio from Pete Fairbanks in the Rays clubhouse after their game last night. I'm not going to read it or say it on air. It's passable. There's no bad words, but it is hysterical.
Outside, I saw part of it, but I didn't get was he making excuses?
No, not quite the opposite. He was awful, and he was filleting himself, and he was asked for specifics.
Here's the pitch. Swing and foul back.
And a very funny way of saying it was altogether horrible. So go check that out.
Well, the Rays beat the Angels today 2-1. There's a foul to the right out of play.
Sort of like he was channeling his inner Chris Sale.
See if he pitched in that game. Now Poche got the save. Swinging strike and a pitch up and in, and down he goes. Now Martin looks like he's bounced back pretty well after that outing when he was wild. Might have been the shoulder that caused it.
And how good does Justin Slayton look?
He's got dynamite stuff. Rocchio batting, grounded to first, walked and scored and struck out.
You're going to Pittsburgh, so are you a believer? Are you an enjoyer of the sandwiches with the French fries inside?
No. Too many calories. Foul to the left out of play. Is that what they have there?
Yeah.
The ballpark?
Well, they're all over the place, like Crementi Brothers and other spots. One of the signatures. You can eat some calories in that town.
Get some pierogies.
Yeah, you can.
The 0-1. Strikeout. I've never had a pierogi till I went out to Western Pennsylvania and Ohio.
You'll have fun watching O'Neill Cruz.
6'7" shortstop. 0-2. Pitch is low. Remember last year in April, the Pirates swept the Red Sox here. They were in first place till June 13th. Of late, they've come back to earth. They are 11-8. They've lost 3 straight. Swept by the Mets.
Just hope there's no clearing of the decks. No cannonballs coming.
Greg Brown, the Pirate broadcaster, with a great call on that. That's his home run call. There's a line drive base hit in the right field on a slider. Solid hit off the bat of Rocchio. 1 on, 1 out. And here's Andres Jimenez. The Platinum Glove winner last year is given in 2 runs today, although he did make an error. 2 for 4, 2 singles. So Class A warming. And the Red Sox with only Yoshida. He could perhaps hit for Raffaella. Get a left-hand batter in there. That's high. And Dahlbach. Eight hits now for the Guardians. 6'8" right-hand delivers. High ground ball to second. Here's Raffaella to the shortstop out on to first. 4-6-3 double play. Here we go to the bottom of the 9th. The Red Sox need 1 to tie, 2 to win. It's 5-4 Guardians on the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Network.
Thanks for calling Discover. This is Gabby.
Hey, Gabby. It's Jennifer Coolidge. Hi. I'm so glad I reached you at 2 a.m.
Oh, of course. Anyone with a Discover card can call and talk to a real person 24/7. Now, how can I help?
Yeah, I used my Discover card to buy these yellow pleather pajamas, and I'm just not sure I'm pulling them off.
24/7 U.S.-based customer service. It pays to Discover. Limitations apply. Learn more at discover.com/creditcard.
SpringFest starts now at Lowe's. Right now, get up to 35% off, plus save an extra $150 on every $1,500 you spend on select major appliances, like the GE Profile 2-in-1 Combo Washer and Dryer. In about 2 hours, you can wash and dry a full load of laundry, all in one machine. Because Lowe's knows home improvement. Valid 4/1 through 5/1. Savings vary based on purchase amount. Selection varies by location. While supplies last, see Lowe's.com for details.
If you're looking for the most epic place on earth, let's start at the base of a massive waterfall. Then trek through the thick jungle. Then climb to the peak of a snowy mountaintop. Then once you get there, keep going. Because with intelligent 4x4 and 7 drive modes and a Nissan Pathfinder, the search is the real adventure.
Available feature. Intelligent 4x4 cannot prevent collisions or provide enhanced traction in all conditions. Always monitor traffic and weather conditions.
O'Reilly! Is your mower's battery weak or dead after winter storage? Get your mower ready for spring lawn maintenance at O'Reilly Auto Parts. Right now, purchase any Superstart lawn and garden battery and get a $10 gift card after rebate. Choose Superstart batteries for power, performance, and reliability exclusively at your local O'Reilly Auto Parts.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Hi, this is Josh Minkowski. You're listening to the home of the Red Sox, WEEI.
Well, it's Emmanuel Clase, 40-plus saves each of the last 2 years. This year he's 4 for 6 in save chances with a blown save here the night before last. That was an unearned run, of course, because of the zombie runner and extra innings. Tied for 7th in the majors in saves this year. Clase, last year 44 saves, the previous year 42 saves, and was the Mariano Rivera American League Reliever of the Year at 22. He also blew 12 chances last year, most in many years in baseball. All right, here comes Raffaella, and the first pitch is fouled to the backstop, strike one. This guy throws cutters at 97 to 101 miles an hour, but he had fewer than a strikeout an inning last year. 64 and 77 in 2/3 innings. Rare to throw that hard. The 0-1. Here's a missing pitch inside, very close. This year, Clase is 1-0, 1.13 ERA. Actually ended up getting the win 2 nights ago. 6 Ks and 8 innings. The pitch. Driven to right field. Back goes the right fielder, and it's caught out there by Laureano. He misjudged it at first. Took a step in, but he recovered. 1 down in the 9th. Gaddis had a perfect inning. Right now, it's still the starter in line for the win, Carrasco. Here comes Duran, who's walked, stolen a bag, and scored. Reached on an error by the second baseman, struck out, tripled into the triangle to drive in 2, and then scored on a balk. Clase delivers, and he ties him up inside with a hard cutter, a check swing, too late. That was 98.
He's 1 for 2 against Clase with a double. Is Duran. Casas on deck has never faced him.
0-1. Kicking the pitch. Fastball up and away. His 12 blown saves last year were the most since 2006 in the big leagues, and the most by a Cleveland reliever since that became official in '69. The pitch. Swinging a hard ground ball right side. Stabbed by the Platinum Glove winner Jimenez, who throws him out. He went skidding on the grass to the left. That had to be tough with a wet ball and the wet grass, but they get the second out. So now it's up to Casas, who's had an infield hit off first base, grounded out 4-3, and fanned twice, looking and swinging. Last year, Clase gave up 4 home runs. The loss would put the Red Sox 3-7 at home after going 7-3 on the road. High ball 1.
And again, with average major league defense, they could have won at least 2 more games.
No question. Tampa Bay beat the Angels today, 2-1. Here's the pitch, and the strike over the inside edge at the knees. Texas with a 9-7 lead in the 9th at Detroit. 1 ball, 1 strike to Tristan. If he reaches, Abreu would be next on a rainy day at Fenway. Really a cold and miserable day. Emmanuel Clase ready for the 1-1 pitch. Here it comes. Strike called. That was a borderline pitch. The inside edge and up. 1-2. So Casas trying to extend it. Set up inside as the catcher. The pitch down and in. It was more of a slider. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. Nobody on. 9th inning, 5-4 Cleveland. The 2-ball, 2-strike pitch. Swing and a miss at an inside cutter, and that's the ball game. The Guardians win 3 of 4 here at Fenway. The Red Sox complete this homestand with a record of 3-7 after going 7-3 in the opening trip. The final, Cleveland 5 and Boston 4, and 3 unearned runs, really the big story in this one. Totals next on the Shaws and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
Thanks for calling Discover. This is Gabby.
Hey, Gabby. It's Jennifer Coolidge. Hi. I'm so glad I reached you at 2 a.m.
Oh, of course. Anyone with a Discover card can call and talk to a real person 24/7. Now, how can I help?
Yeah, I used my Discover card to buy these yellow pleather pajamas, and I'm just not sure I'm pulling them off.
24/7 U.S.-based customer service. It pays to Discover. Limitations apply. Learn more at discover.com/credit card.
SpringFest starts now at Lowe's. Right now, get up to 35% off, plus save an extra $150 on every $1,500 you spend on select major appliances, like the GE Profile 2-in-1 Combo Washer and Dryer. In about 2 hours, you can wash and dry a full load of laundry, all in one machine. Because Lowe's knows home improvement. Valid 4/1 through 5/1. Savings vary based on purchase amount. Selection varies by location. While supplies last, see Lowe's.com for details.
If you're looking for the most epic place on Earth, let's start at the base of a massive waterfall. Then trek through the thick jungle. Then climb to the peak of a snowy mountaintop. Then once you get there, keep going. Because with intelligent 4x4 and 7 drive modes and a Nissan Pathfinder, the search is the real adventure.
Available feature. Intelligent 4x4 cannot prevent collisions or provide enhanced traction in all conditions. Always monitor traffic and weather conditions.
This is the Nissan Postgame Show. At Nissan, we make cars that thrill. Experience the thrill for yourself. Shop NissanUSA.com.
Now back at Fenway Park as we begin the Nissan Postgame Show. 5-4 Guardians beat the Red Sox. Guardians get 8 hits, Sox get 2. Each team makes 2 errors. This one is not going to Cooperstown with Joe. It took 2 hours and 39 minutes to play in front of 35,494. I feel a lot like Pete Fairbanks about this game and about this homestand for the Red Sox. And Joe, it's such a shame that after all the great work out west, you go 7-3, and essentially you just hand it back at home. 3-7. They go to Pittsburgh and Cleveland at 500, and this is a problem that's going back to last August. They just have not played well enough at Fenway Park. And you can point to the injuries, which are a real thing. I mean, no story is a big deal. Devers did not play enough on this homestand. Obviously, Tyler O'Neill collides with Raffy. That's one of the big stories. But, I mean, we're going to say it till we're red in the face. The defense on this club is not at a major league level, and that is killing them and costing them games.
Well, it's certainly hard to replace people like Story in the middle of a season or while the regular season is going, but it has to be better than that. They have to catch and throw the ball with more accuracy, and sometimes you have to sacrifice any possible offense and just get a glove.
They got Casas up in the last inning, trailing by a run. He did not deliver. But one guy who really has been carrying his weight on this homestand and really all season long is Jarren Duran. With Raffy and Trevor and Tyler out of there, I continue to be really impressed with what a game changer Duran can be.
Well, he certainly has proven that. He's really a perfect leadoff hitter because he gives you speed. He's taking his walks as he did to start the first inning today. Has the power to run triple. He has really blossomed into a very good leadoff hitter, and 7 steals leads the league.
He did indeed. Last thing for you, Joe, before we continue in the Nissan postgame show. It so often happens. Carrasco had not been as sharp coming in, and the first inning, the Red Sox don't have Raffy in there. They're without so many of their big bats. Yoshida gets the day off for defense primarily. And I guess that's another issue here, right? You got a right-handed starter, and because you don't have Devers, you want to prioritize outfield defense. And here, a $20 million player who swings at lefty is not in the lineup. So in that first inning, they have a chance to really do damage against Carrasco. And it felt like once they let him off the hook, he settled in.
Yeah, they didn't have very good at-bats after that. And they let him go 5 2/3 innings, his first win in quite a while, first win this season.
Well, the Red Sox will head to Pittsburgh, 10 up and 10 down, 3.5 games out of first place in the AL East. Thank you for listening to our game broadcast. We will continue more with the Nissan Postgame show. The next ball game can be heard tomorrow at 6:40 in Pittsburgh. Stay tuned for the Nissan Postgame show right after this in the Shaw's and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Network.
Get our SpringFest doorbusters while you can right now at Lowe's. Shop $5 spring cleaning must-haves from Scrub Daddy, Tide Simply, and more. Plus, save over $1,000 on the LG Smart Top Load laundry pair. Was $22.98, now $12.96. These limited-time deals are going fast, so shop them in-store and online today. Lowe's knows spring. Lowe's knows savings. Offer valid through 4/22. Appliances pricing includes all discounts while supplies last.
Check engine light on? Take the guesswork out of your check engine light with O'Reilly Veriscan. It's free. Ask for O'Reilly Veriscan today.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
With Secret Outlast, you can go for a jog and smell like you didn't. With Secret Outlast, you can go for a jog in the middle of August and smell like you didn't. With Secret Outlast, you can go for a jog in the middle of August and accidentally finish first in a fun run.
We have a new winner!
And smell like you didn't. With Secret Outlast, you can do anything life throws your way and smell like you didn't. Secret provides 72-hour odor protection. Available in sticks or sprays. Secret works.
You know that Big Bargain detergent jug is 80% water, right?
80% water? I thought I was getting a better deal because it's so big.
If you want a better clean, Tide Pods are only 12% water. The rest is pure concentrated cleaning ingredients.
Ooh, pass me the intercom thingy.
Attention shoppers. If you want a real deal, try Tide Pods.
Don't pay for water. Pay for clean. If it's got to be clean, it's got to be Tide Pods.
Water content based on the leading bargain liquid detergent.
Thanks for calling Discover. This is Gabby.
Hey, Gabby. It's Jennifer Coolidge. Hi. I'm so glad I reached you at 2 a.m.
Oh, of course. Anyone with a Discover card can call and talk to a real person 24/7. Now, how can I help?
Yeah, I used my Discover card to buy these yellow pleather pajamas, and I'm just not sure I'm pulling them off.
24/7 U.S.-based customer service. It pays to Discover. Limitations apply. Learn more at discover.com/creditcard.
SpringFest starts now at Lowe's. Right now, get up to 35% off, plus save an extra $150 on every $1,500 you spend on select major appliances, like the GE Profile 2-in-1 Combo Washer and Dryer. In about 2 hours, you can wash and dry a full load of laundry, all in one machine. Because Lowe's knows home improvement. Valid 4/1 through 5/1. Savings vary based on purchase amount. Selection varies by location. While supplies last, see Lowe's.com for details.
Jones and Mego, weekdays 2 to 6.
Now back to the Shaw's and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
Sox lose to the Guards 5-4. They go 3-7 on this homestand. You're listening to the Nissan Postgame show. You deserve a car that thrills you. Nissan's got an exciting full line that'll put goosebumps on your goosebumps. NissanUSA.com. The Arbella Insurance Foundation dedicated to striking out cancer by supporting the Jimmy Fund. Today, Red Sox pitchers had 6 strikeouts. Bernardino, 2 over his 2 scoreless innings. That means $300 more to the Jimmy Fund to help strike out cancer. Arbella is here for the Jimmy Fund and here for good. The Red Sox had a triple from Jarren Duran, a double from Wilyer Abreu, and that means that because of every double the Red Sox hits, we donate $50 to the American Diabetes Association. That's brought to you in part by the Mass Health Connector. If you need health insurance, go to mahealthconnector.org and find the right plan for you and your family. The Mike's Amazing Player of the Game for the Cleveland Guardians in this one. I mean, there's not a lot of easy choices. You know what? I'm going to go just series and career achievement. Jose Ramirez. I mean, every time he comes up, he does fun stuff. He stole a base today. I mean, the big swings of the bat came from Laureano Jimenez, and even Jimenez, and Ramirez, I should say, who drove a ball to the right side to bring home a run. That is the Mike's Amazing Player of the Game, brought to you by Mike's Amazing, the official mayo and mustard of the Boston Red Sox. We'll step aside one more time, conclude the Nissan Postgame show from Fenway after a 5-4 Cleveland win. Right after this, in the Shaw's and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
If you're looking for the most epic place on earth, let's start at the base of a massive waterfall. Then trek through the thick jungle. Then climb to the peak of a snowy mountaintop. Then once you get there, keep going. Because with intelligent 4x4 and 7 drive modes and a Nissan Pathfinder, the search is the real adventure.
Available feature. Intelligent 4x4 cannot prevent collisions or provide enhanced traction in all conditions. Always monitor traffic and weather conditions.
Pros. Lowe's has the appliances you need for every job. GE Appliances kitchen suites and laundry pairs are built to last and in stock when you need them. Right now, get a GE Appliances stainless steel kitchen suite for under $2,000. Plus, with our lowest price guarantee, if you find a lower price on the same item, we'll match it. Because Lowe's knows pros. Exclusions and terms apply. Learn how we'll match price at Lowe's.com/lowest price guarantee.
Ew, gotta get rid of this old Backstreet Boys t-shirt.
Tell me why.
Because it stinks, boys.
Tell me why.
I've washed it so many times, but the odor won't come out.
Tell me why.
No, you tell me why I can't get rid of this odor.
Have you tried Downy Rinse and Refresh? It doesn't just cover up odors, it helps remove them.
Wow, it worked, guys.
Yeah.
Downy Rinse and Refresh removes more odor in 1 wash than the leading value detergent in 3 washes. Find it wherever you buy laundry products.
Breathing Claritin Clear is like the smell of coffee in the morning. The glorious smell of my favorite fluff ball. Is he
Claritin Clear? Yeah.
Claritin D combines 2 powerful ingredients for double-action relief from allergy symptoms and nasal congestion, so you can breathe better. Available behind your local pharmacy counter without a prescription. Use as directed. Live Claritin Clear.
Take a minute to check your social battery. How's it doing? It's easy to ignore our needs and spread ourselves too thin. Therapy can give you the self-awareness to build a social life that doesn't drain your battery. BetterHelp offers affordable online therapy on a schedule that works for you. Start the process in minutes and switch therapists anytime. Find your social sweet spot with BetterHelp. Visit BetterHelp.com/grow today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/grow.
Wow, was that a double wow?
It was. I replaced my windows and patio doors with Renewal by Andersen, and I can't believe how great my home looks and how great my energy bill looks too.
By installing new custom energy efficient windows and doors from Renewal by Andersen, it's not just wow, it's double wow every time. Hurry and take advantage for the Renewal by Andersen 30-day sale. For a limited time, buy 1 replacement window or door and get 1 replacement window or patio door 40% off with special financing available. Schedule your free design consultation at renewalbyandersondeal.com. That's renewalbyandersondeal.com. Restrictions apply.
Get our SpringFest doorbusters while you can right now at Lowe's. Shop $5 spring cleaning must-haves from Scrub Daddy, Tide Simply, and more. Plus, save over $1,000 on the LG Smart Top Load laundry pair. Was $22.98, now $12.96. These limited time deals are going fast, so shop them in-store and online today. Lowe's knows spring. Lowe's knows savings. Offer valid through 4/22. Appliances pricing includes all discounts while supplies last.
This is Alex Cora. You are listening to the home of the Red Sox, WEEI.
Back at Fenway Park, the Red Sox fall to Cleveland 5-4. They go 3-7 on the homestand and head to Pittsburgh and Cleveland, 10 up and 10 down. The Subaru of New England's scoreboard. 4 other games on the slate today on this getaway day, including for the Boston Red Sox. And one of them, rather 2 were in the books. The Rangers beat the Tigers 9-7 in spite of the fact that Jack Leiter got absolutely shelled in his debut. And the Rays beat the Angels 2-1, and they are now 11-9. Mike Trout stole another base in that game. D-backs at the Giants, Marlins at the Cubs. Later tonight, the Subaru of New England Love Spring event is here. Drive away in a brand new 24 Subaru. Find your authorized retailer at SubaruofNewEngland.com. And we want to remind you that tomorrow night you can join Joe and Lou from Pittsburgh's 6:40 first pitch, which means the Mass Mutual Red Sox pregame show begins at 5:40. Talk to Mass Mutual today. Feel comfortable about tomorrow. Doug Lane here in the booth at Fenway Park. Nico Manganello back at the flagship WEEI. For Joe, I'm Will Fleming saying so long from Fenway. Talk to you tomorrow night from Pittsburgh on the Shaw's and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Network.
You have been listening to the Nissan Postgame Show. At Nissan, we make cars that thrill. Experience the thrill for yourself. Shop NissanUSA.com. You have been listening to Red Sox Baseball on the Shaw's and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network. The Red Sox on WEEI are brought to you by Shaw's and Star Market, perfecting the art of fresh.
Holy cow!
110 Grill, gluten-free dining done right. Arbella, here for baseball fans, here for good. Brought to you by AZEK Exteriors. Visit www.azekexteriors.com. Mike's Amazing, the official mayo and mustard of the Boston Red Sox.
And it's gone!
Citgo. When you start with Citgo, you're good to go. Sponsored by DigSafe. Call 811 before you dig or visit digsafe.com. Drains by James. Eastern Massachusetts leader in drain cleaning and pipelining.
And that ball is gone into the front row of the monster seats.
Herb Chambers. At Herb Chambers, we don't sell cars. We help people buy them. Morgan & Morgan. Injured? Hire Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm. Cars for kids. Old car giving you problems? Why not donate it? Call 1-877-CARS-4-KIDS today. Northern Bank. New England Ford. Ford Trucks. Official truck of the Boston Red Sox.
Looking up, grand slam!
Sponsored by Sherwin-Williams. The Sherwin-Williams Pro Plus program helps you manage and grow your paint business. Sponsored by Nissan. At Nissan, we make cars that thrill. Experience the thrill for yourself. Shop NissanUSA.com. Town Fair Tire. Nobody beats Town Fair Tire. Nobody.
Swinging a drive to left field. There are a couple runs. Way gone.
Subaru of New England. Love spring in the all-wheel drive 2024 Subaru Forester. Verizon. The network Boston relies on.
Long gone into the monster seats.
This has been a presentation of Odyssey Sports. For even more coverage of your team, download the free Odyssey app and listen to your favorite stations, shows, and podcasts.
AUDACY. Type that into your app search, then download.
This is Jones and Mego on WEEI.
We spend time on all those scenarios. When you're picking this high, fortunately, those teams that are interested are also doing that, so they'll reach out earlier than like when we're on the clock. So that makes it a little bit easier in this particular situation. Any introductory conversations that have taken place? Yeah, there have been conversations that have taken place.
Elliott Wolf earlier today meeting with the media leading up to the NFL draft, which is 7 days, 3 hours, 26 minutes, and 20 seconds. 19, 18, 17. Thank you, Ryan. Seconds from now. And Elliott Wolf said, yep, we're open for business. There have been trade conversations. What do we make of it? Do we believe it?